Oh, that was my jam. See, Lord, I done went live way too early. I was still grooving. Did y'all hear my jam about to come on? Did y'all hear it? Like that's the man. Look, that shit almost made me go put on some damn clothes. It almost made me go put on some clothes, go to the hole in the wall, see what these old niggas hitting for. Anywho, do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see that nigga over there watching porno, gay porn? I mean, if that's your twist, sir, if that's your, we keep on encouraging you to come on out with this shit. We keep on encouraging you, like, dude, this is a safe space. You in the right place, goddammit. You in the right sector. Come on out, let your freak flag show, because ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way in hell. This nigga did not talk about how he was disappointed in seeing the Bullets Gotti sex tape until he saw that I was finna go live. Swear to God. As soon as I clicked on StreamYard to go live, this nigga, oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. But up until then, that nigga had replayed that video about 4-5 times. And I just really came on here to tell y'all, this motherfucker is trying to sell y'all a membership for a video that's all over the fucking internet. For those of you who want to go see Bullets Gotti throwing that ass in a circle or whatever the fuck he was doing, because I'm my eyes is too virgin for shit like that. I do know the shit is out there, and it's on several sites, several, for the free, for the FREE. This nigga is trying to tell y'all to buy a membership so he can show it to you. And then I guess he just couldn't wait. He couldn't even wait on his own little fucked up plan. He started playing the fucking audio to the shit. Over and over and over again. Don't let that motherfucker fool you. Oh, I couldn't just watch. I can't even watch the rest of it. Oh, I gotta get that off my phone. Nigga, you watched that video before you even came on live trying to sell the shit to your slow ass members. You had to, because you described everything that was going on in the goddamn tape before you even played it, nigga. Like, oh, Lord. Y'all can keep on letting this nigga play with y'all intelligence if you want to, but I refuse. I refuse. Goddamn it, hold on, wait a minute. Let me say hi. Welcome. Welcome to everybody in the building. Excuse me, I'm a little turnt. A little turnt, child. A little turnt. Don't worry about it. What's up, just cooling? Hey, Tanya, how you doing? For the free. For the free. And this Negro trying to charge $9.99 for the shit. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Grandma. Grandma's gonna do um a I don't know what to call it. A book drive. A read a book. Anyhow, go check her community wall. It sounds fun. I definitely plan on participating. How you doing, beautiful? What's up, PDP? What's up, Goddess Effect? I'm glad to see you in here, and thank you for coming in, because that reminds me of something that I need to fucking address, because this nigga done lost his goddamn mind. We got to go off and deal with life and shit, because we have shit to do outside of YouTube, child. We have shit to do. I can't be responding to this motherfucker every goddamn day. But thank you, Goddess, because that reminded me. Egyptian Goddess, how you doing? How you doing? What's up, PDP? Gordo, Dream Bream, how you doing? And everybody that's going to come in now and in between and later, what's up? Welcome. Make sure y'all hit the like. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I was just tripping the fuck out. Like, I just could not believe. Like, Negro. Every time somebody even try to give you a break, you go do something to fuck that up. Every time. Every time. Negro, was it necessary? Because truth be told, this is 10 toes down story. Breen, if you didn't know, since you say you missed it, over the last couple of days, 10 toes down has been exposing Bullets Gotti dealing with a transsexual. Now, I don't know how the fuck he got all this information, but we need to call him 10 toes down Pope because this Negro is official and thorough with it. He got um, IG messages, he got video, he got voice recording, he got every motherfucking thing. He ain't got everything, he got everything. Everything. Not everything, but everything. He got it. Like I don't I don't even know got it. How the hell did you get that caught up? Like, god damn. I can see a text message getting out this, but you got text message, audio, and video, nigga. Like, god damn. I swear. But anywho, so bring 10 toes down has been exposing Gotti, this, that, and the other. This old gout mouth nigga over here gonna go to his live and act like he is a part of the expose. Like this his shit. Like this his topic. Like this his beef. He ain't even beefing with Bullets Gotti right now. There he go, inserting himself in some shit because, as Jackie say, he got to be the baddest bitch. And please don't worry, Jackie is on her way. She is out on date night. She on her way home because she wants a piece of this shit right here. I said I gotta go. I gotta go because I can. Man, look, it's like what we always say. Every time we think this nigga can't go no lower, he pull out a spoon and start digging deeper. Every motherfucking time. Every motherfucking time. I don't even know what to say no more. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know why I be surprised. I don't know why I be shocked. But anywho, this nigga done went back to his panel and he gonna have the audacity to say, yeah, we got the audio. Yeah, we got the recordings. We got the tape. No, we ain't got shit, nigga. 10 toes down got that shit. Matter of fact, he paid for the shit. I don't understand how you even trying to include yourself in the shit. That shit ain't got shit to do with you. Under no circumstances. Not even a little bit, motherfucker. This nigga gonna say, I got this. I got this tape or whatever, and we ain't gonna lie. We play facts over here. Those aren't your facts, nigga. Out here, since you can't make no content of your own, you just gonna steal somebody else's own. Is that what you gonna do? Not on my motherfucking watch. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I just tripping the fuck out. Like, dude. And what was crazy about this shit is that this Negro literally, he had stopped talking. You can tell that he was invested in looking at that video. And as I stated before, you can't tell me that nigga did not watch that video before he actually clicked the live button. Because again, he knew everything that was on that motherfucker. Everything. From the positions, from what Gotti was doing with his mouth, from who was hitting who. Negro, you already seen that video, so don't be trying to act like you all disgusted and shit now. You watched that shit a couple of times, because matter of fact, that video done been out a couple of days. And the nerve of you to try to come out here and charge the YouTube community to watch a video that's for the free on Beyonce's internet. The nerve. The nerve. I mean, if you just want to verify, or if you're interested, or if you just a nosy motherfucker like I am, all you got to do is type in. Now, I wouldn't advise doing this on your regular account. You do this in your incognito mode. Do it. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it just makes me feel better. You do that type of shit in your incognito, incognito mode. and you type in Bullets got his sex tape, the shit gonna pop up on like 10, 15 sites, and this motherfucker is trying to charge his own damn supporters for some shit they can get for free. Ain't that about a bitch? Nigga, so I mean, not only is you suspect, but you scamming? You scamming now? Because that's what I call it. That's what it sound like to me. What y'all think? Sound like a scam to me. Goddess, if eyes wide the fuck open. We could see his eyes was wide the fuck open without the camera being on. I think his eyes was open and his motherfucking mouth. That's what it sounded like to me, because he was kind of speechless the first time he started playing the shit. Like he really was, and then started grading Bullets got his dick. I mean, I can understand it's a YouTube story. People gonna talk about it. Woody woody woo. But Negro, did you have to look that hard? Did you have? All I'm saying is that for you to be as masculine as you claim to be, and as straight as you claim to be, I don't know no straight masculine man that's gonna sit there for 5, 10 minutes and watch homosexual porn. I just don't. Maybe I'm old school. I'm just an old country girl child. I'm an old Baptist country girl. Maybe that's what the men do now. I don't know. I've been locked down for 10 years plus. I don't know what the fuck the kids out here doing now, but where I come from, straight men don't do that type of shit. I'm just saying. And it's like, dude, we done already seen you with your leg up in the air. You are constantly inviting motherfuckers to your dick. And then you doing suspect shit like this, like watching gay porn on the fucking YouTube, and then trying to charge motherfuckers for it. Don't nobody find that suspicious? You don't find that shit suspicious? What's up, Mega Mortis? How you doing? What's up, Big Willie? I don't know. You're gonna have to sleep without me, because, I don't really like sharing my bed like that, honestly. But hi, welcome. Read a book a month challenge. Okay, that's what that is. Y'all make sure y'all go check out One Proud Glamour. And let's get involved. We ain't always got to be on the fuck shit. You can take an hour, not even that, 30 minutes out your day. Just read a book sometime. I swear to help. I swear. Who else in the building? Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like, because as soon as I heard the shit, I just wanted to go live. Maybe I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, let me know. What's up, Egyptian goddess? Maybe I'm just old school. I don't know. Some people may say it's homophobic for me to say such things. I don't know. I don't want to offend nobody. But all I'm saying is just the men I know wouldn't dare. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I know. I don't really even know what else to say about it. And then on top of that, a couple of days when he took his ass over there to Uncle Suge chat, he sat there and repeatedly told Suge that he wanted to fuck him. I know I wasn't the only person that heard that shit. Goddess. You gonna have to bring your ass up here, because I know I was not the right. And he trying to call you a scammer, misrepresenting how shit went down. And that's what I wanted to address. The first thing he gonna sit there and say is, "Oh, Nikki put Goddess out." You lying, toothless motherfucker. First and foremost, you a grown ass man. Secondly, that's your motherfucking channel. And those was your motherfucking minds. I couldn't stop blaming every goddamn thing on me. And then you wonder why I keep coming up here busting you upside your goddamn head, because you can't wait to throw somebody's name out there. You can't wait to triangulate people against each other. We done already worked that shit out. You know me and Goddess done work that shit out. You sitting there trying to throw out that old bullshit that ain't even true. I told your ass repeatedly to talk to her about that bullshit behind the motherfucking scenes. And if we gotta rehash that shit, I don't give a fuck. But you not finna sit here and keep on coming out here lying and shit because you don't want to take accountability for your motherfucking actions. For your actions. There was zero reason for you to even bring that shit out in the forefront. You did that shit because you wanted to do it because you were an attention whore. And like we have always stated, when you don't have content, you start turning on your mods. And you slowly turned on each one of your mods one by one. God has just happened to be one of the first ones. Don't be putting that shit off on me. I told your ass then. Do not. Matter of fact, when we even talked about it, I told him because him and Goddess was friends for years. Before I even knew who the fuck he was. So when we even talked about it, I told, just talk to her behind the scenes. It wasn't even no real big deal. He ended up calling me back and trying to convince me that she was trying to scam me. And honestly, at the time, I didn't know what the fuck to think. I didn't know what was going on, but looking back at the situation, he definitely triangulated the situation. But at the end of the day, I never once told him that Goddess didn't need to be around or take her mind stick or none of that shit. Matter of fact, the last time when I talked to him about that, I told this motherfucker, I gotta run to the grocery store. I had to take care of home. Anybody who remember back then, I rarely even came on live or participated in lives during the day. If you saw me, it was early in the morning or late at night because I have shit to do in the daytime. I wasn't even available. I was gone. He acted, when we got off the phone, he acted like he was finna go get him something to eat and gone about his business. Next thing I know, God is calling me, telling me this nigga live, talking crazy to her. And I'm like, what the fuck? I just talked to this nigga. And he said he was going to talk to you behind the goddamn scenes. He straight up, unnecessarily disrespected that woman. And at the end of the day, even though shit went left, I never, ever went after her. I never disrespected her. I never doxed her. I never did none of that shit. So then for you to come back around 2 years later and try to misrepresent what the fuck actually went on, you a low down, dirty ass bitch. A low down, dirty ass bitch. And that's why you look like a whole entire fool on Suge's panel. And I'm glad God has drugged the fuck out your motherfucking ass from the east to the motherfucking west. And I don't even understand why you even fuck with her like that. Because nigga, she really can end your fucking ass. She nice. She nice. She real nice. Because I'd have been done put the hammer on your ass. And y'all make sure, Goddess, please drop your link in the chat so everybody can know to go sub. So for whenever, you feel like doing whatever you gonna do, everybody be ready. Just go ahead and sub. It's a good idea to sub to all the old minds, because we all have our own stories. We all have our own reasons for leaving. We are not and have never been a monolithic group. We was always, even though we made a bad decision fucking with that nigga, we've always been independent thinkers. So please, just so y'all can get the full context of what's going on. Yes, Coolin, just messy. Yes, Coolin, it was today. Oh, you're talking about as far as with Goddess? Yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Either way it go, he is the king of rewriting narratives because he don't want to take responsibility for himself. Now, the problem with him and Suge really ain't got shit to do with me nor Goddess. But the first thing this nigga do is go up there and say, do you want to fuck me? Do you want me? On some sexual shit every time. Every time. I don't know why every time he addresses a male, he feel like it's okay to offer his dick. Because that's what the fuck you doing. Offering your dick. And Suge did right. Put his ass motherfucking down. Put his ass down, because you know where I come from. Men don't play that shit. Like, you really should get slapped in your motherfucking mouth for that type of shit. And I definitely have my issues with Suge or whatever, but that's some nigga, you be out of motherfucking line. Out of line. Why do you even go to people's panel talking all crazy and sideways, knowing goddamn well that if anybody come to your panel and try to say any damn thing, you gonna immediately put them down. You gonna mute their mic. You gonna lower their tone. You gonna text one of your mods to come up there and cuss them out and lower their mic. You play dirty like that. You can't never have a straight up conversation, and especially with a man. I've never seen you been able to have a man to man conversation, which is why I don't even understand why you even keep taking your ass over to 10 toes. He don't fuck with niggas like you. You know, you didn't catch the vibe, and that's the problem with you. You don't know how to read a room. You don't know how to read energy. The last time you even went over there and went on that man panel, he didn't even look up. He totally dismissed your presence. He don't even acknowledge your motherfucking existence, because he's already seen that you's a whole ass nigga that will do anything for some fucking attention. The first time, the one, no, not the first time, but you actually went after that man on some misinformation. You went after him on some dumb shit, accusing him of some shit that he didn't even do. Now you want to come into his chat 6, 7 months later, like everything a-okay. You a thirsty ass bitch. You like on groupie status. You a groupie ass nigga. This shit is sickening. It's sickening to watch, but then again, it's funny too, because I don't really even know what the fuck I be expecting from you, because bitch ass nigga, it just seems to be in your DNA. It really does. That's how he did me with no. Oh. But I didn't get a chance to speak, and he dropped me. I didn't get to see that. But I already know how he operates. If you don't go over there agreeing to whatever he's saying at the time, because that shit changes up from day to day. He can feel he was bashing black women last week, but since he got mad at Suge, now he bashing black men. Y'all gotta peep this shit. And that's why even when he do say something you agree with, you really can't take that shit to the bank, because that nigga switch that shit up depending on who he around. You can't trust a motherfucker like that. I wouldn't advise you to listen to a motherfucker like that. And please understand, thank you for announcing that you got your monetization now, because I'll be snatching that shortly. And I'm going to go ahead and let you know that that's what I'm going to do. Because for one, you ain't going to be able to do shit about it. And for two, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care nothing about it being right or wrong. Fuck you. You ain't gonna do nothing with the monetization any goddamn way but scam your people. So in actuality, I'm doing a favor to the YouTube community. I'm gonna take your monetization for the sake of YouTube, bitch. That's how I'm gonna justify the shit in my head. I'm gonna snatch your monetization for the sake of YouTube, because you're a threat. And you are an abuser of YouTube community standards, and we won't have it. We won't have it. We on our white woman shit right here. We don't feel safe. I don't feel safe with you having monetization. You just got monetization, and the first thing you want to do is play porno videos. That's against community guidelines, sir. I was waiting on your motherfucking ass to fuck up. Waiting on you, but you couldn't even get to it because you got so excited to watch the goddamn video that hell you didn't even make it to the damn membership. Like, what are you actually offering them people? And notice, anytime his numbers start going down. That's why I ain't been on here, because it ain't been no need to talk about his ass because his numbers ain't shit. But anytime his numbers start going down, all of a sudden he want to switch it up. I can. That's like a nigga that tell you that cheat and I ain't gonna do it no more and just keep on doing it. And then you go through like the buttering up period, and then they just go back out there and fuck up again. He pretty much telling his subscribers like, oh, I'm gonna do better, I'm not gonna be on the fuck shit no more, we gonna, talk about the black family, I'm gonna stop cussing. You know how many times we heard that shit? Hold on. You know how many times we heard that shit? Girl, the shit is ridiculous. It's like a recycled message over and over and over again. Like, dude, who the fuck is you trying to prove something to? Because it ain't us. Like, we know better. How you doing, beautiful? I love that picture. What's going on? And yes, you are merciful.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. What's up?
Oh, girl, nothing. I'm trying to be merciful, but this man just keeps fucking with me.
He ought to be kissing your ass if he knew like I knew. But go ahead.
He just will not leave me alone. And I'm convinced that he is in love with me because he just won't stop talking about me. He could be sitting up there on the live and he'll be talking about something else. And then he'll say, yeah, goddess effect. Damn.
Well,
Like, nigga, I quit you. Leave me alone.
no, but here's the thing. Even back then, when you were still kind of part of the group, and
Hmm.
we would had just started doing shows on Grown Folks 2.0, and
Hmm.
we was talking on the back end, and you remember I used to try to like hook him up. Like I
Yeah.
really thought y'all was gonna be a couple, this, that, and the other, and you was like, nah, he ain't. That's not it, Nikki. Like something ain't right with him. You was kind of, I could tell you was easing off, and I was like, what's wrong? And it's kind of like when I look back to you and other women, it's almost like he can sense when y'all start pulling back, and then that's when he wanna. It makes it easier for him to attack you.
Yes. You are absolutely right. He can't handle rejection.
Rejection. That's all
Hmm.
it is.
Yeah, he thinks he's the finest old man in
Yeah,
the world. And
delusional.
and and yes, very delusional, and he just won't let shit die. I peeked in on Diva Tomboy, and there he is. He brought my name up.
Shut your mouth.
I am not kidding. Diva said, um, out of all the shit you've done, you really fucked over the one chick. She was like, I'm not gonna say her name. He said, yeah, I ain't gonna say that bitch name either. He said, I look like a linebacker. Oh my fucking gosh.
But the thing
Maybe
about it is, you never did shit to him. So why is he
nothing
so aggressive to you?
because
Okay,
of the
he didn't like what
rejection.
went on. Let him tell it. Really, I think it's because, like you said, you wasn't letting him in on the money aspect. You didn't give him nothing. And it's like, oh, well, okay, well, even if she got this going on, she ain't give me shit, so fuck her. That was kind of like his tone about the shit. But at the end of the day, it's not like you came out here and exposed his messages or talked bad about him. Like, you were quiet for a very long time. So it's like, where is he getting all this anger from?
Every time he see me somewhere typing,
Right,
he
right.
get mad all over again because his dick can't get hard, so he get mad all over again.
It seemed like I just be wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker, it was so long ago, but he still has that anger towards you. Like, I was even shocked when I was listening on Suge's panel, like, damn,
Oh,
nigga,
you
like,
heard
you
that?
still bringing that shit up? Like,
You
what is
heard that?
that? Yeah, that's what it's like. I gotta come up here. I wanted to address it then, but I was busy. And he was like, Nikki put you off, goddess. And I'm like, that nigga, no, that is not how the fuck that shit went down.
He's gonna always try to rewrite history.
Right. And
So we
triangulate.
expect that, we expect that because we were in there with him, so we know how he acts. We know how he acts. We know what he's going to do. So that's something, you know what I'm saying, that we expect, and it doesn't sound good to the people who are listening who doesn't know. They don't know what's going on, but we know what's going on. You know,
Right. Right.
so
Everybody that's been paying attention, everybody that's been in the sector, they know exactly what's going on. ATL vibes, please hit the link. Say that shit with your chest, or you can politely shut the fuck up. With all due respect, because like clearly you don't understand what the fuck is going on. And then I ain't never seen you even over there in his motherfucking life. So why is you coming over here trying to cheerlead and shit? Like what you think that's gonna get? You
girl,
talking about a motherfucker is it need to move on. Okay, well, I haven't been on in the last week. Why is this nigga all on Suge panel screaming my name and Goddess name? Bitch, we got
exactly.
every reason to react. Shut the fuck up or hit the link.
And ain't nobody gonna tell us how to react.
Exactly. Like don't nobody tell him.
Exactly. Ain't nobody telling him to stop saying all that bullshit he's saying. Not a one. Not a one. Why don't you go over there and tell him to drop the picture of that nigga that he keeps saying is my news?
Ah! You know what? That explains why he keep on looking at that tranny video with Bullis Gotti over and over. He must be liking that shit.
He do, Nikki. Like, that's why I told you he don't have my news. I
I know
send
it.
him. I catfish in the beginning when I met him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to catfish this nigga. He talking about he a rich man. He got businesses and shit. I'm like, well, damn.
Hmm.
Okay, I got a trick.
Tell him, Goddess. That's
I
how
got
he
a trick.
presented him. And this was before he came on YouTube. You knew him before YouTube. Please explain to the audience in case they don't know.
I've known that man since 2014. I was in his group Awakening Consciousness on Facebook, and I know him. I was on his Facebook, so I know him from there. Back since 2014. So we been knowing each other like that long.
Uh
Um,
huh.
and what is it, 2022 now? So that's a
Right.
long motherfucking time.
And he's still mad.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he would always be like, "Oh, send me some pics, send me some pics." So shit, what the fuck? I don't know you niggas. So, if you
Right.
can't get no pictures off Facebook, you looking at me on Facebook. If you can't get no pictures off Facebook, I got something for you. Went
Right.
to the Pornhub, kept looking till I found, a nigga who kind of
Hmm.
resembled a sister.
Right. Right. Got
So,
same skin tone and all that.
yeah, so I said he was a little bit darker than me, but I'm like, yeah, okay, he passed. So I sent him the pictures and he was like, that ain't you. That looked like a nigga.
Hmm.
But the thing is, and I want y'all to understand, I sent him those pictures in 2014. Do you realize he's held on to those pictures
The
of that
whole
nigga
time.
since 2014?
Mm. And I know you're not lying because guess what? As I've said, he tried to make it seem as though like I wanted him in some type of way, but everybody who was around, and especially those in the background, know that I was actively trying to play matchmaker for this nigga. And everybody who got to know him behind the scenes and talk to him behind the scenes was like, no, Nikki, that's not what's up. Something wrong with him. Every
Okay?
last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. And guess what? Every last one of y'all said the first thing this nigga was asking for was pictures. Pictures.
Pictures. And if you didn't give them to him, he would steal them off your social media.
Yes. And that was some whole weird ass shit. To just be
Did he
sitting in
not
a
take
live
your
and then see your pictures all up there.
Did he not take your pictures off of your
Every
social
last
media?
one of them.
Okay.
Didn't ask no questions or nothing.
Okay.
And then playing that old slow ass, weird ass motherfucking music, giving people the wrong damn idea. Like, dude. And I used to tell him like that shit is inappropriate. But he does not give a fuck because he will use you in whatever way he can. Whether you fuck with him or not. We could just all go on about our day, not say shit to him, not be on this motherfucker for weeks. As soon as he get into it with somebody, oh, wait until Nikki find out. Wait until Cookie find out. Wait until this one find out. Just shooting everybody's names out as though we are his pit bull
Personal attack
or some shit.
dogs.
Yeah. Like, nigga, you need a. So every now and then I have to come on here and get this nigga a reality check.
Okay.
Seriously.
And he need that. He needs that because apparently, he got a whole new crew over there and they are just not giving him that reality check. They're feeding into his fucked up ego.
Because they don't know no better. Po things.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I thought I heard you say, I was trying to click in over here, but I thought
Mm-hmm.
I heard you say what I heard him say when he came on Suge panel is
Mm-hmm.
I fuck you. I fuck. I'm like, whoa, hold up.
Girl, that's what the fuck he said. No
He's
bullshit. That's what he said. He said it multiple times at that. And I think everybody was talking at the same time. So I don't
mhm.
think everybody caught it.
I caught it. I got that sound
Yeah,
bite.
because you
I'm
brought it
gonna
back
play it
up.
over and over. I
Yes, I'm
kept
glad
bringing
you
it up.
downloaded it.
I was like, wait a minute. I just heard him. Wait a minute. See, I hadn't clicked in yet, so he wasn't talking to me.
Right. But he's so slow and it's like just cooling. I wouldn't doubt he has had multiple gay minds, but he is so unaware of him of the situation he put himself in. He so unaware that the sector he put himself in and the people that he support, anytime he get in his feelings, he don't think about none of that shit. He will attack the very people that support him, just like he's attacked black women, just like he attacked gay people. But meanwhile, you hitting panels begging them to let you on.
Okay.
You hitting panels begging them to give you some attention. But then when they don't and you feel rejected, then next thing you know, everybody all type of names and shit. Like, dude, nobody gives a fuck about you and your tantrums because that's all he throwing now. Because at the end of the day, you keep finding yourself in these situations that are very suspect. At some point, people got to start believing you. I believe you, goddammit. I believe you. I'm about to send your ass a short set with some damn bow ties and ruffles and shit for your socks or something. Because, sir, you is like you're very feminine. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And that's not even an issue. If that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be. But the way he talks down on others. And they always say that people who have such a very hatred or anger towards that community is because they're not able to live their truth. And it seems like that's fitting in this
Yeah.
situation, and he get mad because people point that out. But sir, you do the shit that raises people eyebrows, like sitting there playing Bullis Gotti's transsexual gay porn tape over and over and over. That shit wasn't necessary. If
He was getting
anything, you
off,
could.
Nikki. He
I
was
could tell.
he was getting off and he need everybody else to get off with him.
Right, so he can
You
feel
know?
better about himself.
Yeah, so he don't feel so bad, like, oh, they was listening to it with me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? He's trying to make it okay, trying to rationalize it in his mind, and make it okay because it's like you
right.
said, he's fighting his truth. After listening to that gay porn for 3 or 4 hours, he should be okay with giving Rick Reed that pussy. Quit
Ha!
playing.
Busting
Quit
it wide
playing, nigga.
open,
Let Rick Reed
spreading
bust
them
that
cheeks.
shit wide open.
Child, Rick Reed said he was gonna fuck him and he was gonna like it.
I know
Like
he gonna like it, girl.
But he ain't never once told Rick Reed, I bet you won't ring my doorbell. I bet you won't come to my house. He'll say that shit to somebody that's all the way across country some goddamn where. But Rick Reed told you what was up.
Hmm.
You ain't trying to offer that dick to Rick Reed because you're scared you're gonna get turned out. We know what it is. Rick Reed gonna come back and tell us. He gonna tell us he bust that thing wide open.
He's scared that asshole gonna be on the ground when Rick Reed get through with them.
Child. You know,
Oh
the,
my gosh.
the shit is funny to me. I just come on here and laugh at his ass every now and then. That's all. That's all. It really ain't no anger. It ain't no hate. It ain't not like
Exactly.
we way past all of that shit. The shit is just hilarious because everything we say about this nigga, if it don't play out right then, it plays out eventually.
Exactly. And everybody is watching. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody's looking, and they still don't see it. But eventually, hey,
Oh, they see it. They see it. You can tell by the views they see it. You know, you
his
still
views
gonna
are
have
dropping.
you gonna have people. Of course, you got people like me that's just there to flag his ass. Because I'm gonna get that monetization. Please understand that. And then you got other people that just bored and just need something to listen to. And he can entertain. He's a good entertainer. But you can't take that nigga seriously.
He's
You
a
can't
great
take that nigga.
pretender.
Yeah, he's a big pretender. He's a whole
Mimics
slut puppy.
everything and everyone,
Right.
but he mimics the women better
Oh man, he loves to mimic women. Like Jackie says, he's the baddest bitch, and he will not be outdone by none of us.
by none of us.
Girl, but I mean, what is something that since I got you here, I might as well interview you, child.
Okay.
What is something that that you feel comfortable saying that others would be shocked to know?
Um, about this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I know a lot.
I know you do. I know. I know. That's why I said whatever you feel comfortable saying, child.
Oh man, where shall I start?
Mm.
Where shall I start? He really does have a big, gigantic purple dildo that he keeps in his drawer.
In his drawer.
It's the dong, the king dong size. It's really big. It's the one like you put that up a nigga. After that, you can't do nothing but fist him. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
That's
on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, because I know y'all knew each other for years. Like y'all actually, if folks don't know, they actually talked on a regular basis. They talked about, he talked about his family. Like they talked like friends. You know. So can you tell us what situation was y'all in to make him feel comfortable enough to bring out his big black purple dildo? Like, how do you just bring that out? Like, what?
we were talking on what is that oh, what is that, like the duo thing?
Yes, yeah, the
The
phone
Google Hangout.
video
It was
chat.
Google Hangouts then. It was
Mm-hmm.
Hangouts then. Yeah. We were talking on that and he had that big motherfucker laying right on the bed. I
What?
was I was like, God damn.
So he was ready,
He was ready, he probably thought that, I was gonna talk
right?
sexual to him, but no, he
Because you are a sexual firecracker. Like that ain't nothing you've ever hid before.
yeah, yeah, never hit it. Never hit it. I'm a piece of work. I'm a
But
mess.
and he would encourage that. He used to want goddess to come on Grown Folks 2.0 and have the sexy talk. And, really he tried to pimp her looking back at the situation. He tried to pimp everybody that's around him. He wants women around him that can carry his show so that he can sit back and collect all the damn donations. But he ain't trying to break off nobody, no cash apps or nothing.
Exactly.
And he got
Exactly.
mad because we really wouldn't build his channel 2.0 like that. Like we'll go over there and talk, but like it wasn't a whole lot of effort put into it. And I think he really started having resentment towards me for that because he knew I could do it, but I just didn't want to. I didn't have the time to. He didn't give a fuck that I was sitting there watching somebody I love die. You know, he didn't give a fuck about none of that. He didn't give a fuck that God has held multiple businesses going on and this, that, and the other. He wanted us to come on live 2, 3 times a day and just boost up his damn channel. That's what he wanted. And since he
Exactly.
couldn't get us to do it, he then tried to go get some young girls to do it, which were the millennial queens. And hell, they wised up and they said they wasn't gonna do it either. Nigga been mad ever since.
Okay, and he gonna stay mad too. You
Mm-hmm.
know what? And I was talking to Suge and the other night, and I just had to look back. He was like, "Well, where do you think that
Look,
it started? Where do you think that it started?" And I said, "You know what?" I said, "One night, me, him, Nikki, we were all on the live, and I told him that since he has so much drama on his channel, that I was
mm-hmm.
starting a channel that was going to be drama free, and it was going to be more about the conscious stuff that I'm
And
into."
herbs. I remember talking to you about that.
Yes, and herbs and veganism, health,
Right. Because you
and
have
I
lots of knowledge about herbs and, just healthy eating and things of that nature. She is full of knowledge on that aspect.
yes, I'm certified in that. So I'm telling him that, and I said, is it okay if Nikki come and help me? Oh yeah, yeah, I support you. I support you. That's when he started turning against me.
Start being funny. Yes.
That's when he
Yes.
started being funny. Like we used to talk like all the time, and it was like less and less.
And then, well, he was trying to tell me like he didn't know you like that. Like he was big, and it was confusing to me because it was like even when he was on live, I've been knowing Goddess for 6 years. This is my friend, and even on the back end, he would tell me like I legit thought y'all was a couple. I did, and that wasn't just based off what you were saying. That was based off shit he was saying. But like you said, it was like when that 2.0 came about, and then when you start talking about doing your own thing and veering off to, some positive content, this, that, and the other, then
Hmm.
that's when it was like he started switching up. Like he really thought that we was there to
Just
serve
for him.
him. Yes. And when he found out, like after you, I learned I should have left. I really should have. And we've talked about that. But even looking back on it then, after you, it was like he didn't want, it's like he would tell people to come through me to talk to him, but he didn't want me to have buns with nobody else. You understand? Like he didn't want me to
Exactly,
be.
because he didn't want me talking to you.
Yeah, he didn't want us
Remember,
to. He used to tell me not to talk to you. But
rem
yeah, we were still rolling. You know how we did. She's a night owl like I'm a night owl. And during that time, I was still on a corporate plantation. So a lot of times when I could be on YouTube was at nighttime. And I would call Goddess and me and her be texting back and forth all night long, just giggling. We wouldn't
yeah,
even
just about every night.
yeah, we wasn't hitting panels. We wasn't even typing in chats.
We be
We
in
were
people
just in the
bushes, like,
bushes. Right.
every night. Who bushes we in tonight? And then we go find somebody,
But he
you
didn't
know?
know that. He didn't know that we talked to that extent, you know. Just like he didn't know that I was as cool with Jackie. He didn't know I was as cool with Coco. He didn't know I was with as cool with a lot of mines that son already left his ass. But it's like what you just said. He really thought that we were only supposed to be there and our focus was supposed to be him, not understanding that we had all created our own individual relationships with each other.
Okay. And he didn't
Mm-hmm.
want that. Remember, I was telling you that he kept telling me, don't talk in the back chat, don't type
Yes,
in there, don't talk to any of y'all on the phone, and this and that. I'm like, well, he said, they'll dox you.
right. He was scaring everybody with that.
They'll dox you. They'll put all your information up. And before, I was thinking, oh, that is like the worst fucking thing in the world. But then I
Right,
thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. I work for myself. I don't
right,
answer to nobody. I have my own crib. Like, ain't nothing they could do to me.
right.
So I
And
don't give a
even
fuck.
when shit did go left, nobody doxed you. You know why? Because for one, he too illiterate to know how. And I wasn't finna do the shit. Even though
Hmm.
things had got shaky and that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, I should have been wiser about that situation. I did not know that he run his mouth like a little bitch. I really didn't. And I thought that y'all, based off of just the shit that he was telling me, that y'all were like longtime friends. I would have never thought that he would go live and address you on some shit in front of, I would have never, if I knew that, I would have never said nothing to him. Ever. Ever.
We were longtime friends. He's done cried on the phone to me. I done cried on the phone to him. You know what I'm saying? We were friends. We talked about personal shit, that had to do with our lives.
A
And
lot of personal shit, and
yeah,
I'll let you,
stuff
for
stuff that
y'all
was
just
that
don't know.
yeah, stuff that was really, what I'm saying, going on. And I don't know
Hmm.
if you heard it or not, but he, after I said about him going through Maja's drawers and pulling out her bloody panties and him beating on her and shit, he
Hold on,
went.
say that again for the people in the back.
Okay, his daughter's name is Maja, and she ran away from him because he went through her drawer, her panty drawer, pulled out
Hmm.
her bloody underwear, scolded her and beat on her, so she ran away.
Hmm.
DCFS got involved. Well, Illinois, we call them DCFS, but I think they probably call CPS there.
Right.
Okay, because we have Department of Children and Family, and I guess they have Child Protective Services, or
Yeah, but
whatever.
it's the same thing. Right.
Same thing. So they got involved. So I'm surprised you haven't found that yet. But he was going through that, and he was crying to me about that on the phone, and that was something like, wow, so I'm feeling sorry for him because this is my friend, but at the same time I'm pissed off at him because he went through her panty drawer.
Right.
Like, no father does that. So,
And he didn't understand how wrong it was.
he still feels justified about it because he went live after I said something about it. He went live to explain himself, and he said, all parents are supposed to go through their kids' stuff, and you
No.
don't go through their underwear drawer. My father never, ever, ever in his life came in my
Ever.
room.
Ever.
Never came in my
Your
room. He
daddy
even
stand at
when I was
the
a
end of the
baby,
hallway and call your name. That's what your daddy do. Your daddy
he
don't even come in your room like that. Like, because they understand you a young woman, this, that, and the other.
you need your
Why would you
privacy.
even want to go through your daughter's underwear drawer?
That's
Like, what the fuck?
disgusting. So who is the real sexual deviant out here? He's calling them out, but don't separate yourself from them. Group
Hmm.
yourself with them
Hmm.
because you need help too, nigga.
Hmm.
You need help too. While you talking about everybody else need help, you need help too. But that was the thing. Like, she ran away. So when y'all heard him on the live talking about, oh, my daughter put my Father's Day present on the porch,
Hmm.
that was a
That's
lie. And how fucked up does that sound? Does anybody
what.
in here, you think you're gonna leave a present on your daddy porch and
Right.
he in the house on the live?
And don't
What
she
sense
stay
does
in the
that make?
same neighborhood as him?
She stay about 3 blocks from him. She don't want to have to. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She has no respect for him, and
That's why she told him that she lost the baby on Father's Day
she did not tell him that. He learned of that from her her
from the
grandmother, his
grandmother.
mother, her grandmother, his
Damn,
mother.
so she didn't
That's
even
how
tell
she
him.
learned.
He just learned about it on Father's Day
He
because
learned
he
about
called
it.
me damn near
He
crying.
knew he knew about it before then, and the crying, that was fake because he doesn't give a fuck.
Right, right.
Um,
Because he was mad at her because she wouldn't come back. And so it was kind of weird because at first it was kind of like the attitude where her boyfriend was stressing her out. He a low level drug dealer. and he wanted her. He tried to hook up a back room for her, but from what I heard, that room is full of clothes and boxes and this, that, and the other. She didn't want to be in there,
It
and she
wasn't
didn't
even
want to
that.
come back.
It wasn't even that. Would you come back to our house? Now, let's be real. Would you come back to a house where your daddy done went through your underwear drawer and you got cameras all up around the fucking house? You have no privacy whatsoever. Would you
Right?
come back to that?
I wouldn't.
Hell no. Nobody in their right mind is gonna come back to that. So what the fuck?
Right.
She was not, and then you gotta understand, like, that was a money grab. I tell everybody on Father's Day, they'll feel sorry for me. I throw my little pity party
Exactly.
and this and that because he's not smart, but he's manipulating. He
Very.
is
And cunning
calculating.
and conniving, all of
Yes,
that.
very
What's up, Mean
calculating.
Mug? Mean Mug is up here to cheerlead for his friend. What's going on?
For who?
Hey, what's
Who?
poppin', y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, me mug?
We all
I'm
right.
good. How are
What's
you?
going on?
Man, what like why is it still continuing? Come
Cause he
on
won't
now.
shut up talking about us. That's why you gotta ask
Um,
him. You gotta
Hold
ask
on, hold
him.
on. I'm sorry if I'm disrespectful, but hold on, cause you sound different. Is this Jackie?
No, it's not.
it's
This is
gotta
Okay,
be
Goddess.
that. Look at your
okay,
screen.
I didn't want to be rude. So there's somebody else. Okay, anyways.
Yes.
But okay, Nikki, come on now, man. What we've already had this conversation, man.
We've
Like,
already had one conversation. Him sitting there repeatedly watching porn videos of Gotti and his trans lover.
man, ZX was a good dude, man. Like, come on, man.
A good dude in which way? The good
He,
dude that gave out my son's personal information so that
we've
crows can
all,
harass him while he's in college.
we've all done some dumb shit. You know, you've been a part of that, man. You know, come on. So sometimes you gotta
A
let
part
it
of what?
go.
I've been a part of responding to people that
Doxing,
have tried to attack me.
doxing, but still, you was a part of it, regardless of
A
who
part of people,
were.
if you tried to dox me, I doxed your ass back.
Okay, so that means you was a part of it. That's all I'm saying. Whoever
What
started it
the?
doesn't matter.
Hold on, wait a minute. You're confusing the things. You're confusing
That means
whatever
you in the right.
issues, whoever you think I doxed. First of all, name those people and then tell me if they dox people and then tell me whether or not me and
Oh,
those people are cool now. And if we are cool, then what the fuck is your issue? And
no,
for
I
two,
don't have
that
no
has
issue.
nothing to do.
I don't
That
have
has
no issue.
nothing. Wait a minute. That has nothing to do with the fact that I didn't do shit to him. That has
I don't.
nothing to do with the fact that anytime any of us have wanted to leave his ass
But you was
alone,
wrong though.
he felt like
Tell you
he
why you
was
wrong.
okay to attack us and we supposed to just take it and go away. And
Okay,
we
let me.
said, fuck that. You can't attack us without a response. And this is the response. So why are you here?
Okay, so let me tell you why you was wrong. You the where you was wrong. Where you went wrong is because a simple fact is you knew y'all was in y'all partners in crime. Number one. So
What
now,
are you what
hold
do
on.
you
Let me
think I'm
finish.
mad at
Let
him
me finish.
about?
Let me finish. So when things went haywire,
Uh-huh.
of the matter is that you're going after him of something that you had a part of, and that's what makes it so crazy. That's why
How
everybody's over here. These are trolls. Nobody's rocking with you.
dude, you a troll. And this is not
But
about
I'm no,
me
no, but I'm a good
rocking
troll.
this.
I don't fuck around.
Sir, you a
Whenever
grown
you
man
ever
that
seen
claim
me
to
do
be a
some fuck
troll.
shit,
To me, that ain't
okay,
that ain't
tell me when
nothing.
I've done some fuck shit. I'll
I
wait.
don't know
Go
because
ahead.
I don't pay no attention to you nor what you do.
I'm speaking the
But
truth. You
see,
don't
you
like
are conflicting the two things. This is not
it.
about
Man, just
me.
stop
This is
talking
not.
about
I'm not
ZX,
attacking
man. Leave it
him.
alone.
Look, mean mug. You're not gonna overtalk me. You asked the question. I'm gonna answer it. This is not about me attacking him because of what he has done to other people. This is about me giving him the same energy that he gave me and other mods that didn't
But
do
you
shit
gave
to
everybody
him,
else that same energy,
that didn't
though.
do shit to him,
Am I
but
wrong?
be loyal. You
But am
cannot
I
sit there
wrong?
and attack people
Then you
just
get that
because
same
they
energy.
decide not to fuck with you no more. And then when they give you the same energy that you gave them, now you want to sit here and bring other people into the
You
shit. This ain't
sound
got
like a
nothing to do with
spoiled
other
lover,
people.
man. To be honest, Nikki, you sound like a spoiled lover. That's just about
Mima,
my business.
show me one text message of when
Real
I
talk,
said that
man.
I missed him, that
Nikki,
I loved
we don't
him.
worry about like that.
Show me one missed
Don't play
call.
with me like that. We don't
Mima.
play those messages. Show me this, show me that. Play the
Yeah,
video.
but
What
you
are you
can't
talking?
say nothing
I've
without
been here since
you can't
2012.
back up what you
You
saying.
can't fool
I
me
can
with that
show you
bullshit.
messages of him telling me I miss you, Nikki, come back.
So what?
You
And
can't show no messages.
Why is that
because
a so what
Talk about
though?
no scorn
because
lover.
because he
Why is
cares.
that a so what? Why
Because
is that
y'all
a so what? When that
okay,
clearly shows he's the one
okay,
that's
cool. Can
longing for
I
her.
answer? Can I answer that, Jackie?
Go ahead.
Because it's a thing. Okay, if I'm close to somebody, right, and we fall out, cool, we fall out. You may have so much hatred towards me, or vice versa. I could easily tell my homeboy or my homegirl, say, "Hey, man, I miss you," because I do. Because we was partners in crime. What's wrong with that? That doesn't make him look bad.
You
Okay,
don't.
but if I
I'm gonna
don't
tell you
have
what's
that,
wrong with it. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it. It's wrong
Talk
when you
about.
have her
Stop trying
child
to make it
doxxed.
seem like it's
That's
more than what
wrong.
it is.
And when it's
Stop.
wrong when you have somebody's child doxxed. That's wrong. So you don't have nothing to say to me after that.
you
You
talk about
understand?
scorn
You
lover,
get it?
all that
You
shit.
get it? You
Some
see
real
that now?
shit.
See, once he did that to her child, all bets was off after that.
I ain't never seen no child getting doxxed. Never seen.
Hers did. You didn't have to see it. I'm telling you what happened.
Okay,
Okay.
did.
So it's over, right? You're done now, right?
No,
You
man.
should be. Oh
No,
my
I'm not
God.
because I think this is ridiculous, man.
You gon' think it because you are old cape
Go tell that
wearing
nigga it's
boot sucking
ridiculous.
ass nigga. I don't
No,
know why you
see, come
sitting there
on now.
thinking
See
like
why I
this
gotta be that?
motherfucker is not finna save you. He ain't
No,
finna
man.
kick
I'm just saying
you.
why I
He ain't
gotta be
finna
that,
help you.
man.
He ain't
You're
finna
being
do none of
real.
that goddamn shit.
We
He will
all,
cuss
we all
your
grown.
motherfucking ass out as soon as you say something that he don't like and call you all
Exactly.
kind of drunk motherfucker.
Exactly. That's why
So
he
I
come over
don't even know
here.
why you up here cheerleading for this nigga because
I'm
He
he don't
won't
do
say
shit
that
that
on
you
his
got
channel.
to
not.
do.
Crazy.
I'm
And
not tripping
meanwhile, you've been
on
around long
you
enough to
making it
fucking
seem
know better. You sound
it looks
crazy as
weird.
hell.
It looks weird. It really does.
It Well, does let so
It,
it, us look so weird. the shit he don't do look weird. The shit he do don't look weird.
fuck being
No,
Nick.
no, 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 no,
Fuck
no,
being
no.
DX. What
Mm-mm,
about
mm-mm,
being a
mm-mm.
human being?
Are you
It looks
listening?
weird being a human
Are
being.
you listening? The
That's
shit
what
he
I'm
do don't
wondering
look
too.
weird. The shit he do Exactly, ain't weird.
Who?
That's
Who?
not weird.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
That's not weird. The shit he does. That's not weird.
Hey man, this is YouTube, man.
Listen.
Everybody do what they
So
do.
why the
Oh,
fuck
now
is
it's
it that you
YouTube.
over
See,
here
that's
trying
that
to check
bullshit.
anybody else about what they doing is weird? Go the fuck over there and check
Oh,
him. Go over there
oh,
and watch porn with him.
let me challenge you. Let me challenge you.
No,
Let
you
me tell you
can't.
something.
Don't waste your time.
No,
I'm gonna
okay,
help
well,
you help
well,
yourself.
it may
Don't
not
waste
be
your time.
challenging. It may not be challenging to you, but let me say what I gotta say. If I go after one woman, right? Just pay, hypothetically.
You niggas and y'all analogies, man.
You
I
just
can't.
No,
sit there
no,
and
I
said
can't.
this is YouTube. Okay, put that shit. That
I'm not.
works for
I'm
me
going
too.
after. If I
Whatever
go
you
after
got to
50,
say about me, this is YouTube, nigga. Deal
if
with
I
Exactly.
go after 15 women, it's not the same as somebody going after me, and I'm the only motherfucker they going after. No, I'm
Okay,
going after
well, did you
15.
do something to that one person? That's what you leaving out. Did you
Stop,
do
Nikki.
something to that
Stop it.
one person?
Stop it, man. This look bad, man.
Did you do something to that one
You
person or
love
not?
ZX. Now
You
stop.
cannot sit there. If I love the
You
nigga,
love
I would be
ZX,
over there.
so stop it.
I would be over there. Why is
Stop
that?
it.
I ain't never
But go
once
over
seen
there,
his
man, and
panel.
make up.
But how
Make
many
up to
times
him.
has he hit my panel? You
Make
can't
Man,
up.
what
say
you
that
make
shit.
up to him, man?
You
Call him,
can't
man.
say and make up for what? I
What
don't
y'all
need that
talk
nigga.
about it
He
on the back
need
end?
me. What you don't
Talk about
understand
it.
about that shit? You
What
can't
y'all talk
save
about it
this
on the back
nigga.
end?
It ain't
Yeah, I
nothing you
Lord,
see.
can
you
say
wasting
that's
your
gonna
I
time.
change
can
up
hear
this
it through
nigga's
your
head.
voice. Come on, man,
Nothing.
Nikki. Stop.
Nothing.
I hear it.
You drunk and delusional.
No,
That's
I'm here.
exactly what the fuck it is. I don't know what the hell you been sipping on or what you got going on, but the shit that you saying are not lining up with the facts, and that's why we can't take shit you saying seriously.
Not at
You just
all.
That's. I think
all
that's
you
very
doing is
wrong.
spinning
That's wrong. I'm a
narrative,
human
but
being.
at the same
I
time,
have my
nothing you
opinion.
can say you can't
What's wrong
prove
with my
shit that
opinion?
you saying.
Your opinion is cool. Why? What's wrong with mine? See,
No,
just like
your opinion is wrong when you're trying to enforce it on somebody else.
I
Your
force
opinion,
it.
your
I'm
opinion,
just
the
giving
way you trying to critique anybody, go over there to that nigga and critique him because that's the motherfucker who started it.
Nikki,
See, y'all, you motherfuckers
Nikki,
don't want to hear shit
Nikki, just
about
talk
shit,
to
but he
CH,
should have
man.
said it all.
Nikki, just talk to
He,
him, man.
all the foul shit that he has done, nigga,
Man,
you
just
cannot
Man,
talk,
come
just
up
chop
on
it
this
up with
panel
him,
and
man.
try to
what
chastise
are you
no
gonna get out of that?
guy.
That's what I want to know.
Chop it
What do
up
you
with
get out of
him.
that?
Like, come on, man. We
I'm
grown,
trying to
man.
figure it out. Is y'all talking on the back end or what? Nigga, do y'all
No,
got a
man.
video out here?
Always
Because at
barking
the
up
Apparently,
the
end of the
car.
day,
you
this
sound
nigga
Come
weird
was
as
on,
just
fuck.
Nikki,
on
man.
live. This
You
nigga
don't
was
even
just
have to
on
tell
live,
nobody.
sitting there
Just talk to
watching
that nigga.
gay porn in front of every goddamn
Man,
body.
talk to that
And
nigga,
he
man.
did that shit for 5, 10
I
goddamn minutes.
guarantee you,
And yet
y'all
your
can get it
ass is
squared
over
away.
here on my panel trying to talk shit to me.
Nikki, I guarantee y'all can get it
Address that
squared
nigga
away.
and go ask him why is he talking about the size of bullets got his dick. Until then, get the fuck
That's
on.
Oh,
man.
that's
What the fuck
right.
is wrong with him? I
They will
can't
come
stand
over
that old dumb
here
shit.
questioning us about what we doing, Man, but fuck
Mm.
out
Mm.
of
Mm.
hit his panel.
Mm.
Won't hit his panel and tell him
Mm.
he's
Mm.
wrong.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
And ask him a goddamn thing. And then, truth be told, sir, like you really, with your history, you might want to stay your ass off from over here. Like, cause you ain't in no position to be helping or saving no goddamn body. You need to be saved your goddamn self.
Okay.
Don't bring your ass over here with that old dumbass shit, and then you don't want to listen to actual facts. You want to sit there and try to put something off on me. And then when I tell you I can prove otherwise, then all of a sudden this is YouTube. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But how you doing, Jackie? How was
I'm
your
fine,
evening?
child. I had a beautiful evening, child.
I know
Beautiful,
you ain't got a
wonderful.
chance to watch tonight's festivities, but
I did not. So
I was
please.
just telling everybody this Negro. Well, you know about the whole 10 toes down and Bullis Gotti thing.
All right.
This motherfucker literally was over there trying to sell memberships to this porn tape that's out about Gotti. Mind
Mm-mm.
you, the porn tape is out there on all the porn sites. It's on the
Mm-hmm.
web, but he's trying to get people
Yeah,
to
they
sign
said that
up.
the other day that it was going to be on X videos. So
Yeah,
why would anybody pay you to do it when somebody else it's already out there? That's free.
and guess what he started saying? We got the
Oh, that's
video.
his favorite word. That's his favorite.
Like he was involved in the shit.
And you was not invited.
Right. 10 toes down, don't pay that nigga 2 tensions. And me, mug, get the fuck out my back check. You over with. Unless you finna come up here with some goddamn facts and logic and shit, I don't have no need to talk to your ass.
I don't
Because you
hear
just
that. Hmm.
over here
Oh,
spilling narratives and shit. Don't
Goddess,
know.
that's you?
Yeah, how you doing,
Hey,
Jackie?
baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't,
That's all right. That's
you know,
okay.
I
I
had
knew you
came in
had
the
to
house and
come in
seen this
hot.
nigga talking crazy to my girl. I
I
had
know.
said, let me go on up here.
I know, because I know Jackie was out and about. Jackie done came through like, fuck this shit.
Nigga, what? Nah. Now, you can go over there and talk that bullshit. Don't do that shit over here. This is what we do over here. If you don't like that, go the fuck over there or anywhere.
Please do.
You know
Exactly
what I'm
that
saying? If you
zone.
don't like what hearing this nigga get his back kicked in, cool. You ain't gotta like it. If we corny and all that shit, cool. We can be all that. Then
Didn't have
don't
to hit the link or
listen.
nothing.
Don't nobody got you ain't got to hear us never ever in life. That's the beautiful thing about the internet.
Unsubscribe.
You don't like something, you don't have to listen. The only difference is we're not detrimental to anybody but that nigga. And on purpose. On purpose though.
Hey T Black, and see that's the thing we have told people over and over and over again. We really just come up here to kick this nigga back in
Yeah.
we just allow everybody else to hear the shit because
Yeah,
we know it pisses his ass off. This really ain't. I don't give a fuck if it ain't nothing but one motherfucker up in this motherfucker.
that's a
We gonna
fact.
say what the fuck we got to say or whatever because it ain't about trying to make no YouTube channel. It ain't about trying to impress a motherfucker or none of that shit. This is about giving him the same energy that he
And
gave
the,
out. Because when we went on about our business, this motherfucker wouldn't let us.
and this whole thing about you guys always spewing this bullshit about somebody needing to move on. Motherfuckers are moved on. This
Hmm.
nigga deserve every motherfucking thing. We are karma manifested. Nikki is karma manifested in human form for this nigga. And if y'all don't understand that, that's on y'all. Get aligned and get right, and then maybe you'll understand it. But this is right here. If you motherfuckers hate this nigga, you like just tell the truth. You motherfuckers
I
hate him.
would have never.
Y'all
I
all
would.
hate him. Come
Yeah,
on now, stop.
and I
Stop with all this
personally,
defending this nigga bullshit. Stop.
I
Don't none of
personally
y'all like
would
it.
have never, and you know this for a fact because you used to tell me, Nikki, do what you gonna do or whatever, but this shit ain't
Mm-hmm.
right. But I would have never did this. I wouldn't even have a channel right now if it wasn't for his reactions. This nigga got the big head. He thought he was the biggest bully on the block. He thought that he can sit there and cyberly beat a motherfucker up, and we were supposed to just take our ass whooping and gone on
No,
and not
because I don't take ass whoopings in real life. Let that be known.
Okay.
I don't do that
Okay.
right.
shit for real in real life. So you ain't gonna beat
Exactly.
my ass no motherfucking where and
Exactly.
me
I don't
just
know
let
why
it
you
rock
think
like that. Hell no. You can say what the fuck you want to say about me, but bitch, you will never see me. I mean that. If that nigga, you talk all that heavy duty shit. You was talking all that heavy duty shit. I just wanted to make this point, and I'm gonna let you rock out, Nick. And I can't stop you. I'm not letting you do anything. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just wanted to get this on my
right.
chest
Yeah,
real quick.
go ahead.
You sat up and popped all that shit to Suge, my nigga, who's
Hmm.
all the way to fuck where and where does this man live
Ohio
in
from
Ohio?
goddamn where?
But when Rick Reed was right in your
Huh.
motherfucking state, you ain't tell him to pull up. Come on
Didn't
now, let's
say
talk about
shit.
that. Let's talk about that. Yeah, that nigga said he would pull up. He said he was willing to meet you any and everywhere. Now I don't know if that's true.
Right.
None of us know if it's true. But guess what you didn't do? You didn't tell him to
Invite
pull up. You
them.
didn't tell
Right.
him. You didn't give them invites that you give to everybody else. And you know
And he
why?
didn't
Because that
show up
big.
either.
Because he had you scared. Because even if you thought he might not whoop your ass, you wasn't all the way sure.
Hell yeah. He didn't invite him to his dick.
Mm-mm,
You didn't
mm-mm,
tell Riri to suck your dick.
mm-mm,
Sure
mm-mm,
didn't, and he
mm-mm,
ain't going to either.
mm-mm. Because Rick Reed, he want to see you about something. He might.
Girl, Rick Rita had this nigga around here in the damn
Let me tell you
cheerleading
something.
program.
Something might get sucked, but it won't be your dick.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna go with that. Something gonna get sucked, but it might not be what you want to get sucked.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Rick
saying? It might be
Reed
something
said
else.
he was going to make him his bitch. He was going to be
Rick
his
Reed said
Didn't
that
girlfriend.
he,
was his
Gladys?
girlfriend. You my girlfriend. You my girl.
Yes.
You my YouTube girlfriend. That's what he said. He
Right.
said that out his mouth.
And
I'm
I
going to
believe
fuck you. That's what he said out his mouth to you, nigga. He said it to you.
I
It's not a
believe it.
bitch on the planet. Let me tell you something right here, right now. It's not a bitch on the planet that can tell me, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you.
I'm
And
telling
bitch,
you.
really, and we in the same
We gotta
city?
fight.
Come do it then. Come
We
do
gotta
it. I
fight,
want to
goddamn
see you
it.
do it. Please show me how you gonna fuck me. I want to see it right now. Come now. I'll meet you downstairs. Come on.
Right.
Please come. I want to see you
Somebody
do it.
tell you some shit like that and then you
God
start
is.
going
You hear what
talking
I'm
shit
telling
to
you? If a
another
bitch
bitch.
tell me some
Yes.
shit like that, she gonna have to show me. I want you to
Right.
show
Yes.
me right now.
Come do this shit. Come on.
Yeah, do it. You about that action, then do it then, bitch. I want to see it. Because if you that bad, if you bad enough to do something like that to me, you's a bad motherfucker. You the
I swear.
baddest motherfucker ever. So I want to see that. I
I swear.
need to see that.
And then a motherfucker tell you they gonna take your shit. They ain't even finna sweet talk you. They ain't finna take you on no date.
Nikki,
No
he said he
foreplay.
was going to give it to him rough, rugged, and raw. He said
No,
that
no
out his
foreplay.
mouth.
Nothing.
All
No
right. No
foreplay. No
He
Vaseline,
didn't
lube.
say he was going to kiss that nigga or caress him or nothing.
Nothing at all. No Vaseline. No lube. No
He
foreplay.
said, I'm
None of
gonna
that.
run. He said, I'm gonna run up in you. I can't.
and you gonna
And
like it.
hold on, y'all. Mean Mug is typing in the background. Y'all know I got to give y'all updates. I don't know why y'all niggas even come up here and do this shit. Mean Mug at 3:35 a.m. Talk to the man. 3:36 a.m. Come on, Nikki. 3:36 a.m. It's YouTube. Why that shit don't work for me? Why
Mm-mm.
I can't use that excuse?
Mm-mm.
3:36. He cared for you. Bitch, I know. I know. But guess what? Fuck
And
him.
still do. Right.
Fuck him. Fuck him. And if he don't want me to keep busting his head wide open, then he needs to stop lying and he needs to stop going on people's panels
He just needs to shut the fuck
hollering my
up.
goddamn name.
Yes, and please
As though
stop
I'm his
hollering my
shit.
name.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all know ZX wear makeup? Y'all know ZX
Hold
wear
on. Wait
makeup?
a minute. Wait a minute. Go, girl. Go ahead. Hold on. I had to. Wait a minute. Go ahead. Okay, I'm ready.
ZX wears makeup. See, he wants to talk about the goddess, and my perfect, beautiful shape, my perky titties, and my thick ass, and my
Mm.
nice waist. He wants to say I look like a linebacker. And so let me let y'all in on a secret of his. He wears makeup, and all you have to do is look at his pics, and you will see. He's hollering, I don't use filters. I don't use filters. No, he don't use filters. He uses makeup.
Shut your mouth.
That's makeup.
Mm. You better
Goddamn.
not,
He
you better not tell nobody but God.
and he probably got that shit from Miss Hazel's house too. God damn it.
Ooh,
All of that
Lord.
shit. You know he
Lord, have
already wearing
mercy.
her husband's clothes.
Mm.
Yeah, that nigga
So
wear makeup. Ain't y'all done heard him brag about his pretty skin? He got
he
nice
is
skin
pretty.
and shit like
Y'all
that
leave that baby alone. He is pretty. Oh, pretty ass bitch. You
Hold on.
are
in his
pretty,
own
nigga.
mind. In his
You
own
pretty.
mind.
You pretty, you show little bald ass, little
He
sweet ass.
pretty for an old
You
man with no
I'm
teeth.
so glad. I'm so glad I didn't hear you over there talking about that tape tonight. Cause you know I'd eat your ass up if I did. You know that, right? I'm gonna eat you up
Girl.
anyway. Soon
It,
as Nikki get to talking, something's gonna trigger Nikki, and she gonna get to talking and shitting on your ass. As soon as I get it, I'm I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna run with it, motherfucker. Cause Nikki gonna get you. See, that's where I get most of my info. Nikki sits around, she don't sit around, but she pick up something and it piss her off. And once she
right.
get pissed off, she let loose on your motherfucking ass, and I'll be loving every second of it.
Every
Every
motherfucking time.
millisecond, every goddamn time, I'll be sitting back quiet as a church mouse. I just love it because I know it kills you. I know it make you mad when I cuss you out. You be wanting to fight me, and I want to fight you too, bitch. If you ever feel the
And
froggy,
that's
bitch,
what
leap.
makes him so
You know what I
mad
mean?
because
I'm gonna just put
he
that in the
can't
air.
win.
If you ever feeling froggy, nigga, leap your ass on. You know where I'm at? Leap on over here. You I ain't hard to find. But with Nikki, I know it hurt your soul. See,
To the
I hurt you. I
oh,
hurt you. But I hurt you like you want to see me about something. Nikki hurt your pride. Like you can't even. It's nothing that you could ever do to relinquish that. Like to get
that.
no remedy from that, and it's killing you. And I love
And
it.
then with God
We
is up
all love it.
here, nigga, she been knowing your ass was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years plus, motherfucker. Like everybody ain't lying on your ass.
That nigga gay, 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 nigga gay.
That's the picture
Where
you make up.
then the fuck did that tongue sticking out picture come from?
Did y'all
And
see the eyeliner though?
several of them. He got
Come
a couple
on,
of pictures
man.
with his tongue sticking out.
No.
Cute
Did y'all
child.
see the eyeliner though?
Oh my
I
god.
I seen it.
Listen, I thought it was eyeliner before, but I ain't wanna go there with the nigga. I thought the nigga was
We
on
tried
the
to
up
give this nigga the benefit of the doubt, Jack, and Lord knows we
Man,
tried.
Jesus Christ. Even though I couldn't stand your motherfucking ass, I still tried to give you a bit of man, listen.
We
Ain't
tried.
no
But
helping
all
you.
this shit that's adding up.
You a old dick in the booty ass nigga. You really out here. You really out here. For real, for real. You crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Mm,
It's
mm,
like
mm.
when
Blue
God is
blue
say
Rain,
that,
this that cover
that
girl.
that y'all FaceTimed and she seen that big ass purple dildo laying on your bed, nigga, I believe you because there is another woman that say you had a dildo on your motherfucking bed. And there is another woman, it's multiple women that says the first thing you do is ask them for pictures. You beg these women for
And
pictures.
make references to asshole shit. You
Yes,
nasty motherfucker. You like that?
yes.
Listen, and listen,
And you
ain't no,
told me
listen.
yourself that you like your damn prostate tickle. You said that lesbian woman turned you out, nigga. I ain't forget.
Okay,
I ain't
he
forget.
said
You
that
told that
live.
shit to multiple people. Yes, and then he told it on live.
Mm-hmm. He told that on live too. He,
You
he said
did,
he,
you
he
did,
loved
bro.
that.
You did. If y'all was around, when we was around back in them days, we was having them conversations. He was a way more what's the word I'm looking for? He wasn't so vulgar like he is now. We had a
Right.
conversation. It did make it seem like it wasn't really about shit.
He was a little
Now,
more subdued
mm-hmm,
then.
mm-hmm. Cause he
He's
ain't
putting
want
on a
nobody to
front.
know he like that little towel. He like that little. He look like a little bunghole tickle. That's why you ain't
Hmm.
want. You ain't want nobody. You ain't want to say it. We
Hmm.
found
Okay.
out. You nasty little bitch. That's why you like it tickle. Cause you know that dick don't get hard if it don't. You know it
Ah!
don't. You know that little petey weedy don't get hard if that little asshole don't get tickled. You little nasty bitch. You's a nasty. You got the
That's
nerve to
why
sit
he's
on
in
here and
there
talk
acting like
about anybody. Motherfuckers can fuck dogs, cats, mouse, and rats, and they still wouldn't be the pervert that you are.
I swear.
You's a fucking whole
Okay.
weirdo. And the only reason why they won't be is because they live their truth every motherfucking day. You the only nigga living in the closet. It's you by yourself in the
I
fucking
swear.
closet. You fucking weirdo.
Okay. Now
And
let me
y'all
let me
different
ask y'all
everybody.
something. Let me
Go
ask y'all
ahead,
a
Carlos.
question. Y'all remember that video? Okay, so I know I was in the live when he was kicking his leg up and he had those tights on.
I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
remember.
and he had that back arch so perfectly.
Oh,
Oh
Mm.
my
nice.
gosh, I was jealous. I had to start doing that
Figure
too
eight.
now. Okay,
Mm.
but
Yes.
let me ask y'all something. Did y'all ever wonder where his dick print was?
I didn't. I'm gonna tell
And
you the truth. I
nobody
didn't.
Why
Let
did
me
he
tell you,
lie?
guys. Let me please answer this question. I did not until Nikki played that video the other day. I said, "Wait a minute, ain't nothing jiggling down there. Nothing. What
nothing.
the
He patting
fuck?
it and everything. He's patting it. He's
What's
sniffing
the?
it.
Wait a
There
minute.
was nothing there.
Not only that, but it was the fact that he himself has said, "I got a big dick and balls." Remember, he said that a
Where? It's like
multitude of times. So
bitch
if you got
where
all this dick and balls, where is it at when you hitting on it?
Huh?
he got
I
to be the
listen.
best
Any
motherfucking tucker
woman
there
with a
is.
with a sizable amount of, you know what I mean, coochie meat, right?
You're gonna see something. A
You gonna
little
see something
bump.
moving down
A
there. This is
print.
what I'm saying. You gonna see something moving down there. You feel what I'm
Nothing
saying? Y'all
moved.
know what I'm saying.
Nothing.
And that's
Nothing
just coochie
moved.
meat. Now, if you got balls and dick down there, something's supposed to be shaking.
Nothing moved, Jackie. Nothing. He patted it. He was slapping it. He was abusing that
Well, cause
pussy
he
and
got a
nothing
pussy. That's
moved. Nothing moved.
cause he got a pussy. Now let's just say what it is. The nigga ain't got no dick. He got a pussy. He probably got that
He
bitch cut off.
he abused the hell out of that pussy.
Mm.
Nothing moved. He was sniffing it,
Him and them
you
niggas he
know.
like fucking.
I was like, thank God we ain't got smell vision because I would hate to know what that smelled like. But he
Ooh,
just kept
especially when you
patting
ain't got
it.
no hot water. Oh
Oh,
my God.
okay.
Mm, mm,
Okay.
mm. You just a
What
whole
in the
cum
fuck?
dump down there in them streets, in them Philly streets, you nasty bitch. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Jesus.
I know they be tucking it, but goddamn. There was nothing down there. He lifted that leg straight up in the air and there was
Baby,
nothing
and
there.
grabbed his big toe. He didn't
And
grab an
went from the
ankle.
back.
That
He gr-
motherfucker grabbed his big toe. Now, as somebody who was pretty flexible for, even though I'm a big motherfucker, I always been flexible.
okay.
I know how hard it is. You know what I mean? If you're not really flexible to do that, like I've seen motherfuckers struggle to do some shit like that. For real, for real. You ain't just throwing that leg up in no air and grabbing that big toe. You might grab the back of your calf. You might grab your ankle, but that big toe is that's a different territory right there. That's some different shit. That shit got to be straight, yo. That shit got to line up right. I don't know.
He's
He
very
seemed like he been there,
flexible.
and then the way he patted it, he didn't pat it from the front. Yeah, I mean,
He
he
patted
patted
from
that
the
shit from
back.
the back. Come on now, that's that come hither. You know, we women, we know what that means.
Right. He's done all this before, you know.
Come on, man.
It wasn't something that, you know, he just did on a whim. He's done all of this before, all those moves. He's done them before. He been put in the buck his damn
Mm,
self.
mm, mm, mm. Oh, I just would love. Oh my goodness gracious, Jesus Christ! If that shit ever hit the street, nigga, just die already. Because that shit'll be oh. Just don't no, don't die. God forgive me. I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm just saying, like, dude, just give it up. You make yourself look more and more gay every second of the day.
Tonight was a piece of cake. Now I
I
didn't hear
don't even
that
want to
live,
watch that
Nikki.
shit.
He didn't deleted it because I just looked on there, but I didn't hear that live. I clicked in a jokey went live. So I said, well, let me see what she talking about. And I listened and she said, y'all gotta know after the night, y'all know for a fact it's confirmed that he gay. I was like, oh shit, what am I missing? So I click over there and I'm trying to listen in and I hear porn. And I said, okay, now I'm not finna I'm not finna listen to this. Not finna listen to this at all. So
Shit,
then
y'all
Nikki
better
went
than me because I'd
live.
have been sitting there listening for it.
Nikki went live. So then I just came on over here because I said, well, she heard it. I'll hear it over here.
Poor
Uh,
thing.
well, I definitely agree. I like after tonight, Negro, you really, after all the speculation that has been going on, let's just say everybody was lying, everybody was hating on you, nigga. You gonna bring your ass out here and play a whole porn tape, and then not only play the damn tape multiple times, you rewinded the shit and played it again, and then started talking about how big Willis Gotti's dick was, Negro. It,
Whoa!
there should
Pause.
never
What?
ever be a time to where you have described multiple men's dick on here, Negro.
Wait a
But
minute.
that ain't the first time he talked
Wait
about
a minute.
Gotti's
He
dick
was
either.
saying,
He said
wait
that
a
the other
minute.
night too.
Hmm.
What he said, guys? What the man said?
He said that something about the dude got more dick than Gotti.
Oh, oh, so he don't watch multiple tapes of it. I didn't even,
Yeah.
cause I know the tape is out there because my nosy ass searched the shit. I didn't even see the dude's dick. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Mm.
He did a live about it the other day too.
He done did multiple lives about somebody's dick.
Yeah, on the one he got Gotti the
Nikki,
gay
log the
gangster.
fuck off. I'm sick of this shit tonight.
On on Gotti the gay gangster video
Oh
that he put
my
up 2 days ago.
god. I
Jackie, but
remember.
whatever you do, please make sure that you watch that 10 toes down video, girl. Look,
You
got
know
it.
I
Ain't
gotta
got
watch it.
no
That's my
problem
nigga.
with you. I ain't got no issues. You do what you gonna do. Love is love, whatever the case may be, and all that shit and all that shit. But girl, this motherfucker was jacking off. And when he got to the point where he was about to nut, this motherfucker sit there and said, I love you. I love
Good
you.
night. You bitches make me sick. I hate you, motherfucker. Good night.
Girl, it was like, Mike, I love
He
you.
wait a minute. He did really holler the tranny name?
He hollered, girl,
Oh man, I
Chintos is
wanted
not
ten toes to
lying.
be lying so bad. I wanted to be lying so bad, and I
No,
can't
he was
stand Gotti, and
not.
I wanted to be lying.
No. Was that Gotti for real? Was it really Gotti?
That, girl.
I believe it.
Oh my
Oh, that's
gosh.
fucked up.
Y'all gotta go watch the shit. Just watch it
I'm
for
definitely
yourself.
going to
That's
watch
all I'm
that
saying.
shit.
I don't know. I don't know the case. Like I said, I ain't got no issues with Gotti, but
Yeah,
damn, like
facts,
how the
facts.
fuck do you keep getting caught up like that, Negro? Like how the fuck?
Because these niggas is out here fucking these boys. I'm trying to tell you. Didn't I tell you that? These
Yeah,
They
you
motherfuckers
all
out here
did.
switch
fucking these
hitters.
trannies. You motherfuckers, we all sitting around, you niggas and us, and we all with our old asses sitting around. So I'm like, this is not, these young boys is out here fucking these trannies. They think they women. They brainwashed. They out here fucked
Yes.
up.
Yes, and talking to them like they really is women. That shit just good.
I'm sorry, I'm a woman, and I'm sorry if I have penis. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But if a motherfucker came up to me, I wouldn't give a fuck how big titties and ass and all that, mouth, lips, all fuck all that. Once I seen that penis, slithering between his motherfucking legs, bitch. I'm good. I'm
Look,
cool. You got what I got, nigga. What I'm gonna do with you?
that's these
That ain't
motherfuckers.
no. That's no
They
offense and
don't
no shit like that. But I'm just saying, what is that?
care.
I
They don't give.
pass. I'm cool.
They don't give a fuck, which is cool, but just like just be real with yourself. Be real
This
with
is what
yourself.
I'm
Stop
saying. This is
lying.
what I'm saying about glitter boots. And all you niggas. You know, this is the PSA. We don't give a fuck. We don't want you
I
anyway.
swear,
So go ahead and come out the closet and be the nigga you want to be, because we ain't interested anyway. Because we can smell it on you. We already know it's on you.
we
So
already see the shit any
right,
goddamn
we can see it on you. So now just go ahead and do that shit. Just, you know what I mean? Get
And
you a
then
girlfriend or whatever.
there are women that are okay with that shit. But
Plenty.
goddamn it, stop putting that shit. Stop having women
I
participate.
don't know where they at though. You might should put a Craigslist ad up,
Girl,
or
they
you know
know
what
how
I
to
mean.
find each other.
Put some shit out
Exactly.
there. Put your
They find
feelers
each
out and
other.
find one of them bitches. I don't know if they readily available. There's some out there. They'll let you suck a dick. They'll let you go
Girl, look, I'm here to tell
there.
you
They'll let you
that
put
it's
some
not
balls in your mouth and do a what's that shit they be doing? Teabagging nigga. They'll let you do it. They'll do it with you.
Oh
It's some
my.
bitches out
no,
here that'll do it with you.
exactly. I'm
They'll
here
get
to
right off
tell
into it
you.
with you.
I'm here to tell you, especially in the professional world, there are women out here fucking their husbands.
Yes,
Dead
child. You
in the
better believe
motherfucking
it. And loving every second of it.
and loving every minute of
Both
it.
parties.
Yes,
Y'all
they
know
are.
what?
Let me tell
That's
you something.
what.
My husband run up on me talking about, baby, can you put this strap on? I'm gonna punch that nigga in the mouth and chest. I'm gonna hit that bitch in the mouth first, and I'm gonna bust that bitch in his chest and tell him, get your shit and get on out of here. I can't do that. We can't do that. Once you say that, I can't do nothing with you after that. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
That's what I think that ZX wants me to do to him because
Right,
I'm a
child.
dominatrix, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Exactly.
like
Yeah, you a
sexually
dominatrix.
dominant.
Right.
Yes. And I think that he's so pissed off that
You ain't run
I
up in it?
didn't put on, yeah, he want me to fist him. He want me to run my fist up his ass and jam it and
The
just
way
keep
he threw up
pumping
his
it,
leg,
pumping
he
it,
might can
pumping it.
take it. He looked like he could take it.
I know he
You,
can take it. I
mhm.
know he can take it. Ooh,
You heard that,
baby.
ZX? She got
I
sexy
know
on
you
you for a minute, didn't she?
I know you listening,
Girl.
ZX. I know you're listening, baby. I know you
Mm,
want this fist so deep up your ass.
Oh, child.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you better than
Oh,
regular
baby, I
human,
like it
baby.
raw.
And you know what? I'm gonna put a glove on because Miss Melody said your head, your asshole stank though. So I'm gonna put a glove on. But baby,
Mm.
oh my
I'm I'm
God.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to
Mm.
you just like you like it because every time you call my name. You're thinking about me. I'm not thinking about you. I be in everybody's bushes. I don't say shit about you. I don't think
Thanks.
about you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care whether you live or fucking die. Well, I do care if you die because I'll celebrate, but
Mm,
that's another story. But I really don't care. I don't give a fuck. I care less to bring up your name. You don't bring me any money. You don't bring me any clout. You don't bring me any fame. You don't bring me any joy.
mm,
Okay? So I don't go to chats bringing up your name. The only time I talk about you is after I've heard you mentioning me. Like the other night, I heard you mentioning me on Diva's piano. For what?
mm.
For what? So you say I'm a scammer. Name one motherfucker that gave me some money on YouTube.
And that's a whole fact because guess what? I have no problem admitting I have talked to Goddess on the back end and I have told her, girl, anytime you want to wear that nigga out, please let me know. You have a panel. It is welcoming. Do your damn thing. And she has gracefully bowed out because you weren't fucking with her. She wasn't fucking with you. And then now your ass, you just had to go up on Suge panel talking shit about her. So that's why she's out now. She literally doesn't fuck with you. None of us do. Until you bring our fucking name up, sir. And you can't tell a motherfucker how to respond to you.
Well, guess what? I don't
Exactly.
know if you bring my name up or not, because bitch, I don't listen to you like that. But anytime
Right.
I get the chance
And
to
don't give
kick
a
your
fuck.
back and you raggedy bitch, I'm gonna do it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it. So any of you motherfuckers out there that got something to say about any of us kicking his back in, fuck you. How about that?
Exactly. Fuck
Before
you.
you write anything, say anything, type anything, fuck you and eat a bowl of rancid Dixons. I don't give a fuck. None of us do. If you don't like it, don't
Exactly.
listen. Period.
Exactly. Log the
Period.
fuck off, unsubscribe, move the fuck on, like you telling us
Yeah.
to move
Move
on.
around.
But
Fuck
you won't
y'all.
tell him to move on, won't tell him to stop mentioning our name and doxing our phone numbers and shit. You won't tell
Right,
him that. You won't tell him that.
right.
Y'all can tell me that y'all can tell any one of us. Y'all can, well, me for in particular. Let me be somewhere he at. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And then you can tell me that, you know what I mean? I can move on after that. I can
Okay.
move on after that. I
This
just need to
nigga
be
has
in the
to never
same
do that.
in the vicinity where he at real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm confident at this point. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up, and I'm not even. It's not even a motherfucking guy. I know you can't beat me. I know you can't.
I
I
feel the same
know
way
it with
too,
my
Jackie.
spirit. I know you can't. You's a bitch. Any motherfucking time. See, I've been watching you for a long time now. If a nigga is small, you got an old school mentality. A nigga smaller than you think he can whoop your ass. You can whoop his ass. A nigga bigger than you by and mass or height, you feel some type of way. So you're not gonna give him that same energy. Because you feel some type of way about your skills, so you're gonna talk to Rick Reed and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bust my shit and this, that, and the other thing. And now when you talking to this other nigga, you talking about how you just come to the crib, you got the address. Well, why not? If you a real nigga, that apply to everybody.
All that's cap. He don't want nobody to come to that house for real. That's why when Cookie came over, he came out with that little gun. That's not really a gun. It's one of those
That
lighters.
that
It's a
six
lighter.
shooter,
Yeah, that little two shooter. It's a
that,
lighter.
that little pellet gun, that fucking
Yeah,
snap
it,
gun.
it's a lighter. Just have him flick it. It's a lighter. You'll see the light come out and him light up a cigarette with it. Oh well, damn, he turns off the light then, y'all, so y'all don't get to see that. But it's a lighter. It's not a gun. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? That's why he cuffs it up in his hand so you can't see it and you can tell. You know what it is. But all that looks good when he's on YouTube fronting for these people on
It
here
don't look
that
good
thinks
though,
he's a
goddess,
real
and that's the
gangster.
point. That's the point. Because anybody who really been around know that's motherfuckers don't do that. Come on now. You was in the house
Okay?
for an hour and 53 minutes before you came to the door, right?
Okay?
You and for a woman, no doubt, with a dress on, some slides, like she ain't come for that. You know what I'm saying? You knew that once everybody knew that once she came, once you seen what she was, you know what I mean? Anybody is going anywhere to fight anybody, you're not dressing like that. You're not. That's not what the attire is. That's not. You know what I mean? You're not doing that.
But
You
Jackie,
gonna
the
come
first
break?
thing he
Gonna
asked
pull
her
your
was,
hair?
"Do you have panties on?"
Because
So
that's
he
because he's a
knew she
weird
wouldn't
ass
come in
nigga.
there. He knew
Exactly.
she wasn't coming there to bang. He did not feel she was a threat.
No, he
But
didn't think she
he
was a
put
threat, but he was still scared. Those guys.
he
This is
had
what
that
y'all. This is the disconnect.
exactly.
He
He was
didn't feel like
terrified.
she was a threat, but he was still scared because he didn't know what the threat could be. Because Cookie was talking
Exactly.
heavy. Cookie was talking like she was a career criminal who had built a life of crime on murdering niggas. Let me tell you, I was feeling some type of way like she gonna kill this nigga. This is crazy. These motherfuckers about to die over some YouTube shit. I thought,
Yeah.
girl, I thought this one was gonna take this nigga out of here for real. And I'm glad that it didn't happen on both sides. Even though I still think he a bitch, but I'm glad he didn't do nothing stupid. I'm glad she didn't do nothing stupid. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But
I still wish she pistol whipped him though.
only I'm not gonna say that only because I won't want to see her get in trouble. You know what I mean? He ain't worth that. Now,
Yeah,
if you
that's
said
true.
you could just
That's
punch him
true.
in the face or beat him the fuck up, see if she pistol whipped him, that's aggravated assault. That's some whole nother shit. So you just assault the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You that could be any. You know what I mean? I beat him up, whatever the case may be. That's like a $500 charge. Last
But
I
she could have
heard.
felt threatened
Last I
though because that
last
first
I
thing he
heard
said,
about it was $500.
she could have felt threatened though because first thing he said was you got on panties.
She could have. True enough, if she came to his crib though, goddess. You can't feel too threatened coming to
He
somebody's
been
house.
he been inviting her, Jackie. He invites
Nah,
everybody. He
nah,
said
that
he had
don't
been inviting
that
her.
don't stand. You know better than that, goddess. That don't stand for the
I'm so
law.
hypothetically speaking, you know.
Nah, but I'm just saying that we saying hypothetically, but on some real shit, that don't hold no real weight. She was wrong for going there. He was wrong for inviting her. All that shit was wrong. But the situation was when she came out there, they could have both just easily squashed that shit, and he just went on some rah rah shit and came out there with that gun. That shit was unnecessary. You know, everybody knows you don't pull no gun unless you gonna use the shit. Like, come on now. You don't even want
Sure.
to run the risk of doing no stupid shit like that because you know that's a charge. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't licensed to carry that motherfucker and all that, I wouldn't give a fuck what you was defending, who you was defending. You can go to jail for that shit. That's just dumb.
That's why he hides it when the police come.
That nigga's sick in the head, man. That nigga is really sick in the head. He really,
He
really
really
is.
is.
Anytime you that fucking old and you got to do that much fucking like I gotta prove this to nigga. I wish the fuck I would. It'd be a cold damn hell before I get on the internet, motherfucker. Well, I just want to explain. Eat a dick. I'm not explaining shit to you, motherfuckers. You can kiss my ass. I wouldn't give a fuck if you see me do something and you feel like you need to get on here and talk about it. By all means, do that shit. But guess what? I'm not gonna do. Explain what the fuck I did because I did it, and if I did it, I don't give a fuck. And if I didn't, I'm not explaining it to you either. I don't care if you like it, don't like it, want to like it, are concerned. I don't care about none of that shit. None of that. Don't waste your energy trying to do none of that shit as far as I'm concerned. 'Cause I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. He's so busy wasting his time on trying to prove how despicable everybody else is
You need to
and
be
how
busy looking for a
motherfucking
job.
righteous that he is, but he's the one that's fucked up. He's the one that needs
Uh,
help.
he need help with a resume, in several different formats. And a job. That's what he needed. That should be his priority, not this shit on YouTube. Every motherfucking time I log on, and yes, this I'm not unsubscribing because you're entertaining me. Even your I don't even have to watch your show. Your titles are entertaining because I just be thinking to myself, where does a dumb bum, broke ass, unsuccessful, and you don't have nothing accomplished ever in life, ass nigga get the gall, the nerve, and audacity to try to criticize somebody else? It is hilarious to me.
Exactly. Ain't got shit. Never gonna have shit. Ain't never gonna be shit.
Like my mama used to say, you ain't got a pot to piss it in the window to throw it out of, but yet here you are.
He don't contribute to nothing but fuckery. Nothing but fuckery.
You sound like a
People are gonna
whole
piss on his grave.
ooh, child. That's really sad. That is really sad. Like your this is the oh man, you have turned into the thing you hate in more ways than one. It is pathetic. That is fucking unbelievable.
It's projection.
Mm-hmm.
Projection.
Yeah.
Everything that he says about everyone else. He says such and such is a sexual deviant. It's him. He says such and such is gay. It's him. He says I'm a scammer. It's him.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing he says about everyone else, it is really him. And it can be proven that it is him.
It already has been. It already has been. That nigga is the most selfish, evil nigga I ever seen in my life. But like I always say, karma, that bitch don't give a fuck who you are, where you live, what you've done or haven't done. When that bitch say it's time to cash in, she cashing the fuck in. And ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it.
Yes. When karma comes, it's your time. And it just
Hmm.
it's his time, but sometimes I feel like it's not moving fast enough.
Yeah, that's how Nikki be feeling. But I'm gonna tell you just like I tell her, it's nothing that any of us could do. Yes, we could assist. You know what I mean? Throw a little layup and some shit like that. You know what I mean? Nice little pass. Ain't nothing we can do better than what your universe has already got in store for that nigga. None of us can do anything better than that.
Tearing his ass up right now. You know what I'm saying? It's tearing his
Yeah,
ass up
talking
right
shit.
now.
But at the end of the day, what the ultimate goal is for him to just either disappear, right? Or
Hmm.
just shut the fuck up.
Hmm.
And
Then
on
keep
top of
our name
that,
out your goddamn mouth.
mhm,
Exactly. If you don't like us so much, quit bringing up our fucking name.
Hmm.
Get over us already. God damn, we don't want you.
But when was
Swear.
he was bringing y'all up for what though?
When he was going up at Suge, child.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
When he went on Suge's panel, but just
Oh, and
any
that shit is hilarious. How you sit up and talk about the women, women ain't shit, and we the demise of the community. And then as soon as you get mad at Suge, now the men ain't shit again. You a
right.
fucking nutcase.
He was just
But
You got a
going.
you
He
got
was
a few mental health diagnosis. I'm sure.
he was in protection mode for Suge's kids. Oh, y'all can't
right.
be doxing kids. Y'all can't be talking about kids. Then he starts going in on Suge,
Oh my
Hmm.
and
goodness.
first
Thank
thing
you
he
for
does
bringing
is
it up.
put his daughter up there, and he's following her YouTube channel.
And
Um,
and
Son
said
of a
that
bitch.
who's going to teach her how not to be a thought. So you calling? I mean, come on now. You calling the
A,
girl
a
that?
teenage girl a thought. And it's
Come
like
on, man.
what was the purpose of even showing that girl's YouTube page or showing her picture or anything, but you the
Because he's an
biggest
evil
champion.
ass nigga.
He's supposed to be the biggest champion of folks not talking about people's children or whatever. And then like he's a whole see, I just heard about it. By the time I went over there, he had deleted the shit like the bitch that he is.
yes,
So you get mad because you can't verbally box with a man and you run and go start showing his daughter.
Hmm.
And
What was
not
the point?
once, as much as the fuck shit he done did to me and other women over here, not once have I felt the need to start showing his daughter, even though Lord knows I could. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, and that's why when you talk about kids and people bullying kids, don't nobody believe you, don't nobody take you seriously, don't nobody respect that shit, don't nobody feel like that you got no morals or decency or this, that, and the other, because as soon as you get mad, nigga, all that shit is out the window. We have seen that shit time and time again. We do not believe you.
Hmm.
Exactly. We do not believe you.
He
Mm.
don't believe him shit. He don't believe himself every motherfucking day. That's why he
Mm-mm.
on here looking for validation and shit. He's
Exactly.
a weak ass nigga. He's a weak, miserable, lonely, pathetic piece of shit.
He told them that he only knew me for 3 years, and I have been stalking him
You know
ever
what's so
since.
funny to me that when he says stuff like that could be true, right? Not no offense to you or nothing, no shit like that, guys. But I'm just saying that could be a thing, right? The thing about it is though, right? He brought you up on the panel. Remember that? He
Hmm.
brought
Yes,
you up on the panel to
How
verify your friendship and your long-standing relationship. So what the fuck is it, nigga? And he was fucking either it was a thing or it wasn't. Like, come on, man. You
And
brought
he
her up
personally
there and said it.
told me he knew Goddess for 6 years before he
Come
even
on
came
now.
on YouTube.
Shut the fuck up. He sounds fucking nuts.
He it was, and like before you came up here, Jackie, like we was talking, it wasn't until he realized that me and Goddess had some sort of relationship and we was talking on the back end to where he started trying to distance himself. And when Goddess wasn't really communicating with him no more, then all of a sudden it was don't talk to her. He telling Goddess not to talk to me and telling me not to talk to her. That
Mm-hmm.
same old shit he was doing with other mods.
Uh-huh. Like me and Tanya.
like a
Yeah.
little
I ain't
bitch.
know nothing about that fucking lady. Nothing at all. And didn't even and the saddest part of all of that was when he's and now guys, we just found this out like towards the end of last year,
Right
right?
when it first happened, when everybody
So
first broke up, right?
apparently he told Tanya. Now, I knew he told me that Tanya was blocking people and shit like that, but I didn't think that because I was fucking stupid. I didn't think he was telling her no shit like that, right? Well, come to find out, he was telling this lady that I was blocking people and whatever the fucking case may be. Child, I don't know how to block nobody. I didn't know how to block people the way he was saying people were being blocked, and I told him that when he told me she was blocking people. I was like, well, wait a minute, how the fuck you do that? I didn't even know you could do no shit like that.
Cause he's a little gossiping ass
No,
bitch.
that's
And
fucking crazy.
just
So now you're
like,
gonna accuse me of some shit that I have no idea how to do. Don't have a clue. Wouldn't even waste my time trying
but
to
the
figure out
real
how to do
crazy part about it is none of us would have never known that unless we all got together
it. Exactly.
and started talking. It was multiple people, and I'm real big on energy. Everybody knows that. If I vibe with you, I vibe with you. If I don't, but it was people that I had felt iffy energy with, and now I'm thinking back on the situation. Ain't no telling what the fuck he told them.
Exactly.
you know
Exactly.
and
That part.
now his big thing is to say, oh well, Nikki got rid of you, Nikki kicked you off. Nikki didn't give a fuck
Stop.
about none of them my sticks. I
No.
ain't never told him to take nobody in the my stick or none of that shit. He did all that shit on his own, and he too much of a bitch ass nigga to admit the shit.
Mm.
No, he's not. He's not going to stand up, and he's not going to admit it. Then the thing is, he still does not want us talking because he
Right.
doesn't want these things to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He still wants to keep that wedge, in between us to keep us divided and separate because together we stronger, and he don't
Exactly.
like that. He don't like
Well, that
that.
was the
And
thing that I like. We kind of all felt when we talked that night. When I know for me, I was just like, wait a minute. When I started hearing everybody talking, I'm like, nah, man, this
Right.
is some bullshit. This nigga was on some bullshit.
With
And
all of us.
I immediate was like, I'm sorry. If I said some shit,
Yes.
if
Yes.
anything jumped off, I was like, look, I'm sorry, because this shit right here, it clicked for me so quick. I was like, oh my, he was fucking with us all. Like, really, it was some sinister type shit. Like, what was you doing all that for? It's YouTube, my nigga. You didn't even have to do all that. That shit was extra for nothing.
He was
You was
trying to
doing all that for
manipulate
nothing.
everybody as if, like, everybody, that one person, is me and you. I can only trust you. Don't trust
Mm-hmm.
them. Just trust me. He didn't want all of us to have a relationship. He didn't want all of us to talk.
Look what
He
Sweet One
didn't want
just typed.
any of that shit. It's
Look at
like,
that, Nikki.
huh?
Look what Sweet One just typed.
Yep, he said to me on live, Nikki never trusted you, but I knew he was trying to put it on you. Like, it's just a whole bunch of dumb shit. Like,
he said
would
the same thing
nobody
to me.
even. He was the only person that was worried about. Like, he even said it on one of his lives not too long ago. I look at the mod list every day. And I look at this every day. I look at the block list every day and all this shit. He
Cause you
was
a
always
weird ass
looking at
nigga.
the mod list so he can find somebody to attack. And then he will come out and then say, well, we decided to take this wrench. We decided to take that wrench. Like, no, that nigga did that shit all on his own. I could not stand when he was talking about that shit. Because it was like, what are you looking for? It was like a girl looking for some shit to fuss at her boyfriend about or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He acts like a
You
bitch.
just want some attention. You want some extra ass attention, so you have a little tantrum.
Right. Like he just needed something to argue and fuss about. And if he couldn't get it out here in these streets, then he turned on the people that supported him. And that was just beyond fucked up.
That part.
And then y'all think we ain't supposed to say nothing about this shit? I still be finding out shit on the daily. On the daily, like I say, I don't even know why he be giving Goddess a hard goddamn time, because Goddess could really blow his motherfucking back out, literally and figuratively.
He might like that
I'm
though.
still
Oh.
being nice. I'm still being nice because I got so much on this nigga. It's just it's crazy. And everybody keeps like I get messages on Instagram. They telling me, oh, GX said he was gonna drop your nudes. Okay,
He been saying that shit for years and ain't
let me
dropped
tell
shit
y'all. The
He said it
first,
the other
if
day. He
if
said it.
he
I
had
heard
it,
him say it.
if he had a nude of me,
That
yet.
he
shit would have
would
been
have
dropped.
already dropped it instead of
You
trying to
know it.
drop a picture of my dead mother when I left
Right.
him. If you don't come back or if you don't shut up, I'm going to drop this picture of your mom. My mom is dead. Who gives a fuck?
Okay,
That's
and can't
fucked
nobody
up.
do shit to her. Can't nobody do nothing. That's not
Right.
gonna hurt me.
They
But
think they
here,
really be hurting you when they talk about your dead loved ones. Like we done
yeah,
already reconciled that. Like stop.
yeah, she resting in power. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
She doing better than what you doing right
What
now.
we right, all of us doing. Shit.
Yeah, but he kept saying that. So I'm addressing it once again. He does not have my nudes. The nigga kept asking for pictures. I
Mm-hmm.
went on Pornhub, found a chick, sent him the pictures. He said, "That don't look like you. That ain't you." I thought that was it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. Shit, he done found me out.
He bust
Right?
you out.
A month later he called me, oh, I'm looking at your pictures thinking about you. What?
Cause he is in there stroking his scrotum, a
A
nasty bitch.
picture. But then he was like, when are you gonna send me the full body? I didn't want to send him the full body because if he'd have seen that girl dick, he'd have been losing his mind because it's bigger than his.
So
He'd
Ooh.
have
how
been losing
does
his
it fact?
mind.
You mean to tell me because y'all was, y'all met on Facebook for the people in
Hmm.
the back. Y'all met on Facebook, y'all was talking, friends, this, that, and the other for a long time.
Hmm.
He asked for pictures, woody woody woo. You sent him pictures of somebody else because that's weird to be, a man asking you for pictures over and over again, and he already has access to your Facebook and all that shit or whatever. And so
Yeah.
you treated him like the trick that he was acting like, and he knew that that was a picture of a transsexual man or woman, because if he didn't think that that was true, he would have been dropped your pictures by now. So he knew that that was a trans man. So is it safe to say that he thought that you was a trans man, and even after those pictures or whatever, and he still wanted to talk to you?
You know what? That could be. That could be. It very well
Because at
could
the
be.
end of the
Now he
day,
knew.
all he hearing is your voice.
Exactly, he hears my voice, right? And
Hmm.
he always used to tell me, "Oh, you got this deep voice. It just sound like you're gonna sing to me like Hathaway, some shit like that." He would be saying,
He love them aggressive ass women and shit.
"Yeah,
Maybe
he
No,
loved he,
cause he wants somebody to whoop his ass. That's what it is. He
that's
right.
should have went over there in little
exactly.
black latex shit with some stilettos on and
Hey,
stomped a
that's
mud
me.
hole in his ass.
That's
You the
me.
own that house at the end of the day.
That's me, right? That's me all the way right there. But the thing is, I want y'all to really understand
Well,
those
I would
pictures were
wait to
sent to
pair
him in
good stilettos on.
2014. He's held
Right.
on to those pictures since 2014, knowing that
Pussy
they are a
nasty.
man.
And that was my point. Even he questioned them his own goddamn self, and he still held on to the shit. Not only did he hold on to the shit, but he still kept talking to you afterwards.
Afterwards, still kept trying to get me to fly out, he was trying to fly me out, trying to fly me out. Oh, when
So
you
he
coming? When
knew
you
you
coming?
sent him some pictures of a boy girl, and this nigga still showed interest for years afterwards. Is that what you said?
Still showed interest. In fact, he said it doesn't look like your other pictures. Of course it doesn't because it's not me. But I didn't
Right.
tell him that.
But he was interested. That
He
picture
was
kept his ass interested for
he
years.
was very much interested. Very much, very much. So that's why I'm like, oh, when he's sitting up here talking about linebacker,
Right.
you looking at them pictures of that nigga.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
looking at them.
And
He
he know
just
it's a nigga because we all know that if he really thought he had pictures of a woman, if he really thought he had pictures of you, he would have put them out. But he been holding on to them pictures, like you say, since 2014, and he know that that's a picture of a man.
he was trying to give him the Diva Tomboy talking about, oh, you want our news? Diva was like, no.
That's so
n-
weird. He don't even
No.
understand. Like I said, he can't even read women. He don't understand how women think. He can't read a room. He's just weird and ridiculous, and he'll do anything for attention. Like, nigga, what made you think that playing a porno of a gay man that you call yourself trying to belittle was gonna help you in any type of way? Who told you that was a good move?
Who fucking does that? What straight man is going to watch a gay
Hmm.
porn
Hmm.
and have their audience join in?
And then
all y'all men over there, y'all suspect too. All y'all men over there. I took pictures of the chat. All y'all niggas over there, y'all
suspect
suspect.
as fuck.
Y'all some motherfucking switch hitters.
Not switch hitters.
Hell yeah, they some switch hitters on there acting like they like women, but they pumping booty, pumping
Ooh,
niggas in their ass all day long.
ooh.
Y'all sat up there with him and y'all sat up there and watched that shit with him and y'all commented on it too. Y'all some switch hitters just like him. Y'all
And
having a
was about to
motherfucking
buy the shit until I came on this motherfucker and told him that it was out on the internet for free.
girl, they probably have bought their memberships just so they could be up under the Jurassic Sissy. They probably have bought their memberships so they could listen to it over there. Over and over and over and over like he doing right now. He
Exactly.
listening to us, but he got that porn playing in the background
Hmm.
because
Again,
he's
for all of y'all that was late, what made me even go live, because I was finna take my ass to bed because I am tired. But this Negro was over there. Now, I will admit, on my nosy ass, once I heard about it, I went and searched it. The shit, like I said, if you want to see the shit, go to your incognito. I would not advise that you do that shit from your regular Google account. Go incognito, Bullets Gotti, sex tape. The shit gonna pop up on like 10 goddamn sites.
hell
You can
no.
read about the shit, skip through the shit, this, that, and the other. But in the meantime, I seen the first few minutes of that shit, and when I tell you that nigga would sit there, he was quiet during the first couple of minutes. That nigga was watching that shit. He was judging, got his dick. He sat there and watched.
What the?
Man,
Mm.
he watched a man screw another man in the asshole, and then gave a play-by-play
Who
for the
was going on?
Gave a blow by blow, gave
Who?
commentary like a motherfucker.
Somebody. Well, who was scoring somebody in
Girl,
there?
I would look, child. Hold on, wait a minute. Go ahead, goddess. Let me send Jackie this link.
He gave a blow by blow commentary on it. He played it over and over and over again. Um, from what I understand, I was listening to a jokey and the jokey watched him. And then she came over and she did her live, which I had to download because Jokey be deleting her shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to download it and listen to it while I'm listening over here to Nikki. And yeah, he played it about 4 times over and over, giving commentary on it.
A
Mm,
good
mm,
4 times, played it over and over. And then as soon as I go live like I know goddamn well. And then as soon as I do that, then I hear this nigga talking about so that just make me sick to my stomach. That hurt my feelings to see this, that, and the other. No, nigga, you was enjoying that shit. You was in, and then matter of fact, like God has said, me, a jokey, everybody went live.
Yeah.
Everybody went live at the same goddamn time because all of us sitting here tripping like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
mm, mm, mm. That's a
Everybody
shame.
went live on his ass. Like you the
Yeah.
only one that don't understand. Like you, you don't see what we see. Nigga. Like it's obvious. Just go ahead and be yourself. Damn, you on the last leg of life and you still out here faking the fun.
I mean, really?
And then he going over there with 10 toes down, like nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing but get rejected. Rejected. Because Jackie, you remember the last time he was on 10 Toes Down show? 10 Toes Down did not even look up at this nigga, didn't even acknowledge his motherfucking existence.
I
And
watched
But
that.
why?
he all in the chat trying to cheerlead and shit like he fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody came tonight, somebody came on 10 Toes Down. I can't remember the content creator's name, but he specifically said, like, Negro, if you inviting other men to your dick, you is suspect. And it's like, sir, you don't feel crunchy when you hear that type of shit? Because as soon as I heard that, I immediately thought of your ass. Because that's what you do. You love to do it.
He does. One night, um, me and Suge must listen to him, and we counted him saying "dickhead."
Right.
We counted him say "dickhead" 102 times in one live.
Yes.
Dickhead, dickhead, dickhead. That's all he thinking about is another nigga's dickhead.
Hmm.
That's
That's
all he see.
It
That's what
seems
he
as
wants.
though anytime he does any type of commentary on men, that's his immediate go-to. Just like when he came on Suge's channel, the first thing he started talking about is some fucking and sucking. Like, why is that? Why is talking about dick your go-to anytime that you're in a confrontation with a man? We don't understand that.
I wish Suge would drop those voice messages that ZX had left on his phone.
Mm.
ZX called him a couple of times, talking and saying what he was saying on the panel when he came up on the panel, saying, "Yeah, I'm a fuck you, nigga. Yeah, I'll fuck you. I was
See,
like,
Black.
what?
Yes. He was like, look at it with the young bull right there. With the young
Yes,
bull right there.
yes." Suge was like, "This nigga really want to fuck me." I said, "That is ridiculous." He said
Yes.
that's all he said through when he left the message on the voicemail, and I heard it, and that's all the nigga kept
Oh, he need to
saying.
put that shit out. He need to put that shit out. And I'm gonna put that clip every time you done sit there and mention somebody's dick. Every time you mention talking about what another black man is doing to another woman. I'm finna put all that shit in the clip, and you gonna see how perverted you sound. And it's not even about you even doing that to the same sex person, because again, if that's what you like, that's what you like or whatever. But it's like, even if that was the case, even if he was out here with his sparkles and rainbows, why are you so sexually aggressive? Why is that the first thing that goes on? Why do, anytime you come into any type of aggravation or confrontation with somebody, that is your go-to? Like, nigga, that's not normal. I'm really getting sexual deviant out this motherfucker.
That's his projection. He can't be the
Yes.
girl that he wants to be. He can't be that girl. So he has to project it on everybody else.
Right,
You
right.
know? And he looking at Suge, like, yeah, this nigga fine. Like, yeah, I want him. And yeah, it's gonna be the hard way or the easy way, nigga.
Ah!
So he basically he used that opportunity to, when he came up on the panel, he could have had a straight up man to man talk about
Right.
the issues that Suge was talking about. But yet instead, when Suge didn't say what he wanted him to say, here it is. I fuck you, yeah, I fuck you. Like, what the hell? Is that your last resort?
Girl, that was his first resort, because I don't even think, as soon as he came on a panel, that's what he was saying. I would play it, but I already know as soon as I get a little chance, I'm gonna put that shit in the edit, because, like, dude, like, you doing way too damn much. But before we get up out of here, because I ain't gonna hold everybody too long. I know a lot of people are live right now, whatever. But Goddess, you mind if I play your little video?
Oh yeah, I don't know which one it is, but knock yourself out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down
Okay.
because I'm getting
Oh,
sleepy too.
put your chat link in the chat so that everybody will know how to reach you. So for whenever you feel like dropping bombs on this Negro.
Oh yes, oh yes. And
Yeah.
and we got to get that party going for him real soon.
Right, right. His coming out party, because he need help. He need our help. He
He
ain't gonna
need
do
help, and he need a boyfriend.
it. Right.
We we,
We
we
just
definitely gonna get him one with the
Yeah,
coming out
Region
party.
already
no,
claimed that.
he done- he did. Okay, so we just might as well make it official.
Right.
Okay.
If he don't, we will.
T
YOLO.
Black, she don't woke back up. Leave Jackie alone. She okay.
I'm alright. I'm high as the giraffe's ass. T Black. I've been smoking
Jackie
all
been
night.
out all night party.
Yeah. Shit.
So you could go ahead and play it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I'm gonna put my link in the chat, and
Great.
I will talk to you the next live, I guess.
Okay, well, thank you for coming out, y'all.
No problem. You and Jackie, y'all take care.
All
You
right,
too.
honey.
All right.
Hey, wait for the end, nigga. Flag at the end,
Oh my God. Who did that?
Girl, that last part, that was Buddy Lee, child. But you know, Buddy Lee will put an edit together, child.
Buddy going to hell for that.
Girl, Buddy got whole songs
God.
over there. Buddy Lee be going hard. But yes, T Black flagging. He swore up and down that he was just a master flagger, wasn't doing a goddamn thing, just talking a whole bunch of bullshit. And yes, that was from those who don't remember. That was Grown Folks TV, the original channel, the channel that I helped build. And since I helped create it, I helped take it away, motherfucker. That's what, 5 channels, 5 channels, and now you got your monetization on your new channel. Congratulations. I'm gonna take that away from you next. Okay?
Mm.
Okay. Kiss my ass. Get mad. I don't give a fuck. I done told your motherfucking ass to go find you something to do, nigga. And I wasn't playing.
Buddy Lee, that was magnificent. That was hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to Buddy Lee. Shout out to Buddy Lee. We do have some creative creators around here. We do.
That shit is crazy. Oh my God, I wouldn't want nobody to see no shit like that. That shit look like straight up nut hanging off his chin or
Girl,
lip, wherever the
wasn't
fuck
it
it was hanging
slanging?
from.
Wasn't it slanging? I think he tried to say that it was like a
He
piece
said
of
it was
thread
lint.
from his t-shirt. That nigga, I ain't never seen no lint in that.
No, not dangle, not with that kind of dangle. Not with that.
That was a whole dangleberry.
That was exactly. That shit was swinging too hard and fast and loose to be. Bitch, we know spit when we see it, motherfucker. You was up there slobbering. Just say the fuck it was. This is what
It.
it is.
Girl, he even grabbed
Motherfucker.
the shit. Like he might as well had got up from the goddamn flow from under the table, wiping his mouth
Ah.
like he had just sucked a big ass dick. That's what it
Oh
looked like.
my God.
That's what it looked like.
You better let the man do that in your mouth. Shit.
Gotta say that was coming from the night before.
Mm. You had coughed it up. It came back up.
I
And
know,
swallowed all the
nigga.
way.
Like
Mm.
what the fuck? Lint don't have no pendulum moves, nigga. Like
Mm-mm.
they don't. Lint don't swing back and
That
forth like that.
exactly.
Nigga,
Megan
that was
so
an old dried up nut.
Megan so articulate. Megan so articulate exactly. It looked
Yes,
like
I
you
love
know
Mecca.
damn well that wasn't no damn cot. That wasn't no thread. Don't move like that, motherfucker. We
Hell
ain't
no.
stupid shit. Come on now, stop that.
All that damn. And then what type of cheap ass t-shirt you wearing to wear
That is
one
shedding
fourth
that
of
much
the
thread at
t-shirt?
one time
Right.
any motherfucking way
I ain't
like
never
that.
seen no shit like that.
That motherfucker falling apart. That thread already done shredded up and shit is all. You know what I mean? Wide and shit. That ain't thread. Ain't supposed to even look like that.
Girl, the child, but
That was a big old thick hunk of thread.
you can't tell him shit. But before I get out of here, it was one other thing that I want to address. And you know what? If you don't mind, we finna get out of here. I know you been up, but
Oh God.
go ahead and talk. Give me a couple of minutes to find this shit because I really need to address this shit like on a serious note. Hold on one second.
Okay, well I don't need. All right, God. Okay, so guys, talk to me in the chat, please, so I can have something to talk about. Um, go live Jurassic City. He won't do that. He act like he don't hear Nikki when she talks sometimes, but he hear. You know, he be listening every single solitary time. It hurts. It breaks his little heart that Nikki gets in his ass like she do. He can't function right. That's why he over there now grasping at straws, just fucking with people. Every time you turn on the damn YouTube, you talking about somebody else. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you think about nobody at all. You got the well, this is what I think about, and this is what I think about that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, like at all. You're wasting your time and energy. Go waste that time. Go out there and put that fake ass persona on, that fake caring pro black bullshit onto the motherfuckers in your neighborhood. Because out here, you look stupid. You look really, really stupid. But it is what it is. You're going to keep doing it anyway. So I guess we'll keep coming up here to get to your ass and laughing at you.
Hold on, let me start some shit right quick.
Start it.
Now that I'm looking through this nigga videos or whatever, Candy Cartel, I know you don't fuck with me and I don't fuck with you and all that shit or whatever, but I know you ain't gonna let old girl talk to you like that.
What
I know
happened?
motherfucking well. I know motherfucking well you ain't finna let old girl talk to you like that. I don't
Is
know.
that what? Wait a minute. Is that what you was going to address?
No, I wasn't gonna address that, but I just scrolled across this, so I was just wondering. But I'm like, I
Oh,
know motherfucker,
because
not the
I just
Candy
want to. I
Cartel
got
that gave
one.
me hell.
I got one question about that. Just one little
Go
teeny,
ahead, child.
teeny,
Let
little,
me go back to looking for what I'm looking
I
for.
don't want it. I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to start it because I'm really not. But I just
I
want to
don't give a
know.
fuck. I'm just
I
being
really
messy.
know. I really want to know why old girl always talking about going to jail. Bitch, what is wrong with you? What are you always talking about? Well, motherfuckers ain't trying to go to jail. No, they not. You're right. Don't nobody want to go to jail. You are 100,000% correct. Did you have no argument there? None. You're right. It is
Child,
you too,
we
sis. You
way
should not be
past
that mad.
the
You
jail
should not be
mentality.
that fucking mad. Ain't no
That's what
way
I'm
in
trying to
hell
figure out.
you
What the
should be
fuck
that
is
mad.
everybody so goddamn mad
Mm-mm.
about?
Mm-mm.
The nigga did something to us and we ain't even that mad. We just be
Mm-mm.
busting this nigga head wide open.
Right.
That's all that
You
shit
just
is
being
and going about our
right.
goddamn business.
You over
Ain't
there
no reason to be
screaming
angry.
and hollering and shit. You don't even know Candy.
I'm
This is
telling
the
you.
sad part about all of that, sis. You don't even know Candy, and you don't even know that he will flip on your motherfucking head
In
so
a
hard and fast
minute,
for Candy, it'll make your head spin.
in a hot minute. It'll be next goddamn week. Let him get into it with somebody that Candy don't like. He will. Look, he'll be kicking your ass off the panel next, girl. Like,
Child.
you better sit back and just chill out. That's all I can
Doing a
tell you.
lot. And
Sit back
sis, you're
and
right.
watch.
Nobody wants to go to jail. You're absolutely right. Nobody likes jail. That's a fact. If you've ever been, you don't want to go back. If you got any sense, you don't want to go back. So you're right about that. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail for this shit. You're right. You're right. Absolutely. But can we be petty and silly and goofy? You motherfucking right we can. Whatever the fuck we feel like it. Just like y'all you sit over there and y'all say what the fuck y'all want to say. Everybody else can do that too. Everybody everywhere can do that. That jail shit is just weird though. No. But, you won't let that motherfucker. Gosh. Oh, man. I just, That shit, that's just real. God, child. Nobody's trying to go to jail. Nobody's trying to do this shit for, a million years. Motherfuckers need to learn a lesson. Shit. And until the lesson get learned, you're gonna have to deal with what you gotta deal with. If I was you, I wouldn't make myself a part of that, though. That's just
This
silly
is
on your part.
purely cause and effect. That's all it is.
Hmm.
Cause and effect. Fuck what this nigga say. The cause is the reason why he's getting the effect that he's getting now. And I would advise everybody to mind their motherfucking business.
Yeah, that's it. That part. Did you find? Oh, you didn't find the thing yet. I can't.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah, Mega, she really be on some bullshit. Like she really be angry. Like she be super duper mad. Like, all right, sis, you keep talking about jail. Do you want to go to jail? Go ahead. That's how you giving it up. I did a lot of shit, and probably should. I did a lot of shit. I don't want to go to jail. That shit, shit is not cool or cute or none of that shit. Motherfucker, I can't get no manicure and pedicure in no fucking jail. You
And
crazy?
none of
You
you
thinking that
motherfuckers are
bitch?
worth it. None of
Mm-mm.
you. None of
Mm-mm.
you. None of you. But what we are saying is that you ain't finna sit here and play games at our motherfucking house. You ain't finna come knock on these motherfucking porches and think you ain't finna receive no consequences and repercussions. What we is saying is we don't play them type of motherfucking games. We give the energy that we get. That's what the fuck we saying. All that other shit, those are false narratives, false equivalencies, all that other shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. If you don't understand what's going on, then sit your ass back and enjoy the show like every goddamn body else.
Pretty much.
But all that rah rah shit,
Because
we
either way, you're not
don't
going to get the response you want. You know what I mean?
not.
Like, if you're looking
I
for
swear you
some
ain't.
kind of crazy ass response, this is about as much as you're going to get. And the only reason why you getting this from me is
It's
because
because
I
we
really
sleep.
feel a particular way about jail. And I'm just like, why the fuck? Why is motherfuckers out here talking about? Like, I'm just thinking, like, did that
It
become a
ain't that
thing?
serious.
Nick, like, it become a thing all of a sudden that I don't know about? Maybe I need to go outside or something because she said that shit so smooth twice that I know of. She might have said the shit more than that. She said that shit like that's a thing. Like you supposed to get into some shit and go to jail. No, that's not how that goes, sis. I don't know if you really. I know people do go to jail for shit, but the whole point of doing like motherfuckers don't commit crimes so they can go to jail. I'm saying that's not how that works. They don't. They don't do that for that reason. So like going to jail, like you making it seem like that's the goal. That's not the goal. That might be a thing that happened in the process, but that's not the goal. And if that's the goal for you, you fucking right. I ain't in your league. That's
Well,
why I'm going
exactly
to
what it
motherfucking
is.
later.
At the end
I
of
ain't
the
trying to go
day,
to jail.
at the
Shit.
end of the day, we not no just hood bitches that's just happy to spend our time being new age slaves. That's not what we
Mhm.
do. We got
Nah.
shit to do in the morning.
Mm-mm.
We got
Right.
children to take care of. That ain't got. I don't even know what the fuck a motherfucker is even talking about with some goddamn jail shit like that.
That shit don't even
Why
make
is that
sense.
even part of the discussion?
How did that even come up in your brain? Is what I want to
And
know.
why is motherfucker so goddamn mad? I don't think I can understand him being mad. I can understand me being mad and you being mad and other mods being mad, but everybody else, what the fuck is you mad about?
Exactly. Why is you copping pleas and shit for niggas? Come on, man. Pause on all that shit.
We didn't even do all that shit.
Mm-mm. 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 Let him go ahead and he got to eat this. And either way, is what y'all don't realize. If we said nothing, never again, he got some shit he got to deal with out here in the universe. That ain't, he put that shit out there. And now here it comes. It's coming. It came and slowly, quietly, little hushed voice out there in the Midwest that you decide you want to start fucking with, poking and prodding and shit. And look what you did. You done fucking opened a whole goddamn barrel of whoop ass on your own ass fucking with Nikki Pope. You damn fool. I don't know why the fuck would you fuck with somebody like this? This don't even make no sense. You did this shit to you. You brought this shit on yourself. You brought it all on yourself. Your little mad little ass. That little video there that Nikki just showed. Damn, you's a little nigga. How tall are you? Like you look like Benzino kind of a little bit on low key. Like you know what I mean? Like the body type, I think. That's what I'm looking for. Like the shape of your neck and shoulders and shit. You're a little short, stumpy ass nigga. You be talking real heavy. You can't beat nobody up. You too little. You're a little guy. A little fella out
And
here.
then for a motherfucker that don't never play nobody else tapes and clips and shit, you sure is playing a lot of 10 toes down. Like, well, what is you playing his shit for? But
Mm.
if he turned around and played your shit, you be ready to strike him. You's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You's a bitch.
He wants some attention.
It is what it is, and that's what
I
it
ain't
is.
mad at you though, 'cause that nigga fine. If I was gonna try to get some attention from somebody, I get it from him. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, girl. You better fucking get that attention, child.
Uh-uh. Girl, he is out there competing with the girls, child. He
You
said
out
he's
there
gonna
busting
be
that pussy open for a real nigga. You
hmm,
better go ahead. I don't think he interested though. I don't think he. I don't think it's
for a
gonna
real
happen
nigga.
for you. I don't think it's gonna happen for you. But damn, you out there, boy. Your version.
Look, I can't find the shit. I am too sleepy. I'm too tipsy. Jackie, I can tell that you sleepy. I done talked to you damn near all day any goddamn way.
I'm.
But if you
I'm.
have anything
Yeah.
else you would like to say, we about to be
No,
out.
just fuck him. Fuck him all day, every day. Everybody have a good night.
Right.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Talk to
Goddess, he
y'all
ain't even
later.
5'6". He ain't even 5'6". And you know what? I can prove that shit, and I will do it on my next live where I will bring you all a update about Mrs. What's her
What's
name?
that? Hazel?
Miss Hazel. Yes.
There it is.
My mind is gone.
I
That's
know
why I'm
that's
gonna
right.
get off of here. My mind is gone. I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night.
Good
Love
night.
y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Bye.